Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, meaning destruction, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I'm going to start by giving all glory, honor, and praises unto
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach you well. Peace and salutations be to all who elect. Monday on the 20th, right? So he's going to be in the office on the 20th. And what did he say? He said, Trump said on his first day in office, he's deporting over 1 million illegal immigrants. He said, okay? And he said at least 1 million illegal immigrants. So it may be even more than that. But we know that that's going to be a great shift within America, right? There's going to have to be a lot of death, blood, and destruction in order to do something like that. All right? He said his border Caesar, okay, because C-Z-A-R is a Caesar. If you go into that word, it's really ancient for Caesar. Okay, so Caesar goes into an emperor.
A Roman emperor?
Yeah, like the Roman emperor. So he's talking about his border emperor. Okay, the border emperor said what? If they don't, if they got families that are illegal here and they don't want them to go, well, we'll send the whole family. They can go with them, right? Go ahead, bring this out. Bring that back,
No, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Who's that talking about? The people that's dwelling in the world. Woe unto you, which means destruction. Woe means destruction. Why destruction be unto you? Go ahead.
For it says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Questions for us? Listening? Can I ask you a question? All right, well, yeah, we just out here teaching, you know. We came out here for everybody out here, so I want to help you out. Ask the question out for you. Go ahead.
It says,
you ask me a question. You got a question? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you where you see yourself at on the sign according to the Father's race.
According to who? My father's race?
Yeah, yes, sir. And his father's father. So these are the 12 tribes of Israel, right? And these are what they call you. You got Cubans. The Bible calls it Manasseh. Judah. America calls us Negroes, but the Bible calls us Judah. That be you, Judah? Okay, so did you know also that the Messiah, which is the Son of Man, is also he's also from the tribe of Judah? He will be considered a so-called black man today, or what they will call a Negro. What y'all got?
John, I got Deuteronomy 7.
We grab that. Deuteronomy.
This is 7-6. Deuteronomy 7-6.
So this scripture right here gonna prove to you that you actually the holy people, because they made us look like we was nothing. We was just niggas. We was just criminals. We was just drug dealers and gangbangers. They got us all in jail, but the scripture's saying something else. So something's not right. Somebody's lying, and the Bible ain't lying. Right?
It says, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Thou art an holy people. Let's talk about these people on this church. So-called Native Americans, Negroes, and Latinos. That all makes up the 12 tribes of Israel, which the Bible is only about Israel. But yet, these are the so-called minorities in the world. These are so-called minorities, the poor in America. Why is that so? The Lord gave us laws, and He said if we break them, this is the situation we're going to end up in. That's why we in the situation. That's why we consider the minority. That's why we get called spics and niggas and wetbacks. All these names are put upon us because it's our punishment from our Father.
It says, the Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself.
So He chosen us to be a special people unto Himself. What that sign at? Wickedness of the white man. Turn around. Yeah, that's the wickedness of the white man. That's what they did to us. But now today they want to say we all equal. But back then, were we equal? Now we weren't equal. Look at the shot. Hold on to that. We weren't equal back then. We were beneath them. We were less than them. They doing dogs over us. And now here it is trying to pass them. Yeah, exactly. That's right. They want to marry the wife.
You talk to a dog.
Yeah.
Your ass going.
Yeah, you going to jail. They gonna put you under jail. Yup. Exactly. Now they want to say that we're equal. But the Bible's saying different, right?
It says, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So not equal, but above all people. So all these other nations, the Chinese, the Arabs, the so-called white people, the Lord said we're above all of them. We're not equal to them. Now they're always beneath them, but we're above them. So now we're in a situation where they got us beneath them, and they trying to make us feel like we ain't shit. But the Lord put us on game. He said, I chose y'all. I didn't choose them. You know what I'm saying? What you got, Pup?
Hold on, how long y'all can get out here? 'Cause I don't want to get hold of them. We can't do something, but I want to get something.
Yes, sir. We're going to be out for the next 2 hours. Yes, sir. All right. Be safe, man. We'll be out here. And every Saturday, too, we out here at the same time. Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, for thus says the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. After the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. Okay, he sent the prophets, okay, to Israel, to our people. Okay, go ahead. It says, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Okay, so he that touches us, which we've been in slavery to about all the nations, man. Who got the nation chart? BAHASHAM? I got it. Let me see the nation chart. All these nations, except Israel, of course, this is us. We at the top. 12 tribes of Israel. All these nations had us in slavery, man. These nations spoiled us. All right? Just like you get a woman and she don't want you. She don't like what you're coming with, and she go out there in the world and get passed around by everybody. It's the same thing with us. We're passed around by everybody. And Israel want to worship all of their gods, but what they do for you? Our Lord really took care of us, and the Lord is showing us that through our captivities. Go ahead. It says, for behold, I will shake my head upon them, and they shall spoil it. Finish that? It says, for behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. Who was the servants of these nations? Us. And the scripture said they're going to be a spoil unto their servants, which is us. We ain't going to be their servants no longer, man. Now we're going to take them for a spoil. They took us for a spoil. They took our woman and went after the booty, which they call loot. Okay? Now their women are going to be our loot. Everything that they possess is going to be our loot. That's going to be for us. The Lord got that ordained from the beginning. The Lord set these nations up for us, man. Why do you think these other nations were created? They walking around for no fucking reason. Why? Because we ain't in rulership. They're supposed to be serving us, under servitude unto us. They don't understand their purpose yet. But we going to remind them when the Lord comes back.
Hey, last week, me and Kwam, we went to go get pizza. And we went to go get pizza. It was a bunch of fucking, like, East Indians. Yeah, they were just sitting in the store, just in the way. You know, they just standing around in the way. The brother, like, he like waiting for them to move out the way and stuff. They just standing there. He go up there. He had to tell them move out the way. They move out the way. Then they go in the store again. He go in the store and then they still in the way. Then they come outside the store and they just sitting in the way. People, I'm just watching like they just in the fucking way. And as I'm talking to as we watching them, we both came to the same conclusion. They need something to do. These heathens need something to do. Somebody grab that continual employment. Because we're going to put them in captivity. They're going to serve us, man. But you can go ahead.
Somebody got continual employment? You got it? I got it. Read it out when you got it. Ezekiel 39, verse 14. And they shall serve out men of continual employment. Will serve out men of continual employment. I mean, your employment is not going to end, right? Well, what do they call it on this side? Employee. We'll call it employee.
Hey, I'm going to pan the camera around. But before y'all came, too, it was like 5 football games going on right here. You know?
College kids, right?
Yeah.
Edomites?
Fucking healthy Edomites. Healthy slaves.
Yeah.
You know?
Put their ass in the field. It's a lot of work that's going to be done in the kingdom, man. And it's a lot of work, not enough hands. Hey, we going to put you heathens to work. We gonna be breeding y'all ass like y'all was breeding us. They bred us just so they can have more hands for work. They bred us to sell us, bred us to work.
Look at their ass over there running.
To pop. Yeah, our children were picking cotton, man. Look at these devils. They living it up, but this their kingdom. Yeah, we can't do much against them, right? Because it's their kingdom, right? But guess what? Watch our kingdom. Look how our kingdom's gonna shine. This ain't shit, man. Look at the grass. The grass is filthy. The concrete is filthy. The water is filthy. When we get our kingdom, ain't gonna be none of this shit no more, man. Hey, y'all know the Lord's coming to destroy America? He's gonna destroy America with thermonuclear missiles. Did y'all know that? Now you know. Get ready. It's coming.
Hey, that spirit, she said thank you. That's why we out here, to let them know.
Yep.
She ain't know. Now she know. So now I know. Thank you. So now when that day comes, people can't say they ain't know.
Yep. That's what the scripture says. The whole world will be made a witness. The scripture shall be preached from four corners of the earth as a witness to all nations. Everybody gonna witness, and then the end gonna come, right?
Bring it up. It says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face
Of the earth to cleanse it. Those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. Y'all niggas will get to clean it. When you go into any establishment, who's the maintenance workers? JD. So who's gonna be the maintenance workers in our kingdom? These fucking heathens, man. Esau and these heathens. We got the bottom jobs, man. And they expect us to feed our families with these jobs. Okay. We're gonna see what you can do with your job.
Right.
Your job will be important. You're gonna be cleaning up your ancestors. You're gonna be cleaning up your siblings off the face of the earth, man. And then just to birth them again so they can go into slavery.
I had a quick point to add on that scripture. It says passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth. So their first job is going to be to bury the dead bodies. That's going to be across the earth, man, because scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth to another. So all those bodies is going to be lying around. They're going to have to clean up.
Yep.
Clean up the earth, clean up the water, all that.
That's right. That scripture going into it. And the times we're coming into, which we're going to grab that. Somebody can grab that, actually. Bodies in the streets ain't going to be able to be buried. They should not lament them nor bury them. Grab that, Bible. Let's get back to the topic, man. Bring that Revelation 12 out. Let's get back to the topic. I got time. Go ahead.
It says, after the end of 7 months shall they search.
This is Revelation 12 and 12, bringing it back from the top. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Go ahead.
It says, for the devil is come down unto you. It says, for the devil has come down unto you.
And the word devil goes into what? Deceiver. And who's the deceiver? Esau Edom. Somebody grab Job 9:24. Bring it out real quick.
This is Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who else is that? Whose face is on your money? Go into your wallet right now. Pull out $1 if you got $1, because we in fucking hell, man. We in captivity. Jake don't even got $1. Go on your phone, look up the dollar on Google, and see whose face is on it. What nation of people is that? That's Esau Edom. That's who the earth is given into, right? Their currency overruling all currency. Guess what? Their currency about to drop. What does that tell you? The Lord's about to take them down. They're here right now, but they're about to go down. That's why we're out here. The Lord put us out here because their kingdom is coming to an end. Our kingdom is coming up. So he put the ambassadors to tell our people, hey, the Lord is almost here. Get ready.
What? It says, if not, where and who is he?
If it ain't the Edomites, who is it? Who else doing all this, man? Who else got all the power in the world to do the things that they doing, man? Okay? These Edomites got, what they call them? Old money. They got money from generations ago that they still using today. So how much money they gonna have in the future generations? If this place continues, nobody gonna be alive. Esau's in rulership. Did y'all know that the Lord was a so-called black man? And he's coming to destroy all nations besides the Israelites? Y'all gonna be in captivity unto us. Get ready for it. That was it? Yeah. Go ahead, I'm on.
This is Revelation 12 and 12, verse 12, reading down.
Hey, let me grab this real quick in the NLT. This is Ezekiel chapter 39, that continual employment. Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 14, in the NLT. After 7 months, teams of men will be appointed to search the land for skeletons to bury.
teams of men. We gonna put y'all ass in groups. And you know how they have y'all have Jake at the job in the warehouse?
Bro, that's how they be. They team you up. And I had an Edomite work out at Walmart. That bitch said, she like put everybody in groups. She said, okay, we're gonna divide and conquer. Wow. And that's a known term they did that's what they did. They divided us and then they conquered us. So she said, I looked at her, she looked at me. Oh shit, this nigga knows something.
That's racist,
but
bro.
yeah, that's how that's what we gonna do that to them. Wow. We're gonna divide you and conquer you, man. See, that's why they split us away from our families. They'll separate families and stuff. Sell you to one slave master, sell your wife to another slave master, sell your children to another slave master. Never to be seen again. We're gonna do that to you, man. And then we're gonna fucking breed you like cattle. We're gonna have Edomites that's sole purpose is to mate so they can create more and work. But you're gonna create more of y'all so we can keep putting y'all in captivity. More slaves, more slaves, more slaves.
That's right. Hey, Deuteronomy 28, say, your children will be taken from your hands, and the eyes shall fail for longing for them all day, but you shall not be able to do nothing. All right, that's you Edomites. They took our children from us, and all we can do is, no, we couldn't do nothing about it. We had no power, no might in our hands. But that might is coming, brothers. The Lord will give us that power to take the world. What he say?
Somebody grab that.
Blackburn?
Light bulb go off. Grab that. Look, them devils about to go fucking boating. We can never do no shit like that, man. We ain't allowed to do nothing like that in our captivity. You got bills to pay.
Jake got to work on the off days, man. Jake doing DoorDash and Uber Eats on the off days, make some extra money so they can eat throughout the week. Just so they can get gas to get back to work the next day. We in slavery, man. And this is hardcore slavery. It's not over. You thought you was done just because they're not whipping in your back no more? They whipping your fucking pockets. They whipping your mind. They whipping your children when they go to school. Teaching them how to be a sodomite. Alright? We are still in hardcore slavery. It is not over yet. This is not your rest. Why are you still chilling?
Let me rein this back. I'm going to go up a little bit too. This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 12. It will take 7 months for the people of Israel to bury the bodies and cleanse the land.
So that's completion. Okay? And how are we going to do it? Through our slaves.
Right.
Because these Edomites say they built America, right? But how did they do it? Through us. They didn't really put a finger on it.
Right.
Through slaves.
Hey, I got a quick testimony because...
What would the Lord say? I did it.
Right.
He sent his prophets to do it. The Lord said I did it. He sent his angels to do it.
Right. I got a quick testimony because it was on Instagram. I seen the clip. And there was a black woman. It was like, Arab men build gas stations. Mexican men build houses. What the black man build? And I said, well, shit, black men built the country you live in. And I just got a slew of hateful comments. Yeah, under the authority of intelligent whites. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
but that's how they think.
That's how they think, yeah.
So,
you think we wanted to build this shit?
Hey, so them bodies gonna get cleaned up and our kingdom's gonna get built. But you gonna build it. You gonna be doing the work, but off the intelligence of Israelites. It says, everyone in Israel will help, for it will be a glorious victory for Israel when I demonstrate my glory on that day.
Hey, bro, I'm building up my planet. Think you can send me a few of your slaves? Charity, bro. We're going to be charitable in the kingdom just like we are now. But it's going to be at a whole nother level. Hey, you good? You building a playground for your children? A whole planet to play on?
I'm going to send some slaves over there.
Yeah, I'm going to send a whole nation over there.
I'm going to send some help.
Right, yep.
And that help is going to be like 20,000,
right.
Servants.
20 million.
Jake mine be on a small level, man, because we ain't got rulership. But we can have rulership. It's not going to be of this world. The Lord said his kingdom going to be it's just like in heaven on earth.
Oh, brother, you built a new palace?
Right.
I'm going to send you 5,000.
That's right, yeah.
This is how Esau sent men off to a war. Because there's going to be no more war in our kingdom. It's going to be peace. So, hey, like right now, somebody grabbed the plowshares. Because instead of people building, now they're buying weapons to destroy. So in our kingdom, everybody's going to build. You're going to build. You're going to build. You're going to build up, our kingdom. So if a brother say, hey, I'm building a palace, don't even ask. Hey, I'm sending 55,000 more, just so it could be that much more beautiful. Yep.
It ain't just one brother sending in slaves. Shit, all of Jake gonna have slaves, man. You got it.
It says, hold on, let me finish this up. It says the sovereign Lord, after 7 months, teams of men will be appointed to search the land for skeletons to bury.
Teams of men, and we gonna be naming y'all teams too, just like y'all name teams of Jake on football.
Turn that sign around.
Yep.
Why are there gonna be skeletons? People gonna be dead, man. War. World War III gonna have a lot of people dead. You have dead bodies all over the world, really. You know, whether it's from a bullet, some people might get hit with missiles, and you know, Israel gonna get hit with nukes. That's gonna be a lot of dead bodies over there.
The scripture say the slain of the Lord shall be many. So it's gonna be a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah. Ain't gonna be no unemployment.
And it said what? In teams?
In teams.
They got football teams, basketball teams. They come most of the majority of these teams, man. Jake, they put names on them. The Raiders, the Knights.
And Jake.
Names in our lives. What they call the cavemen? What's the cavemen out there?
Yeah. That's the spirit.
They undefeated.
That's the spirit. Them boys gonna work.
They got 3 players already.
And you gonna have all these big healthy Edomites that be playing football and you know put their ass out there. Had their ass turning big rocks into little rocks.
They gonna remember when they crossed us on these streets, man. On the highways and hedges. They gonna remember. Oh man, that was the guy I told the fuck off. I gotta build up his planet now. The Lord gonna bring it back into their mind, man.
It says, after 7 months, teams of men will be appointed to search the land for skeletons to bury.
Appointed. It ain't gonna be no volunteer. Ain't gonna be no applications. Your ass gonna have to do it.
It says, so the land will be made clean again.
So the land will be made clean again. All right. So, hey, the land was once clean, but now it's gonna get filthy the rest of these groups. After Jacob told us, there's gonna be so much death and bloodshed out here, man. And we gonna clean it up again. How are we gonna clean it up, brothers?
Hey, because you know what? We can't touch a dead body.
That's right.
That makes us unclean.
That's right.
So what we gonna do? We're gonna have heathens doing it.
Yep.
Go pick up them dead bodies.
It's not. Laws we're putting our ever parts. We can't touch it.
Yeah, we can't touch them dead bodies, man. Even though I can move them with my mind, I got the power to. But no, I can't have nothing to do with that.
Hey.
So I'm gonna send you to go do it.
But what's going on right now? They sending us to do all the heavy lifting, running out, riding boats.
Right.
So what we
The labor jobs.
Why they cleaning up the earth?
Jake do all the labor jobs.
Yep, that's right.
But not to mention all the pollution in the ocean. You know, the world got to be beautified and clean again. So it's gonna be plenty of jobs for y'all to clean this shit up, man.
Shit, I was watching a video on Instagram about how Esau was hunting sea urchins and shit. Hunting tiger fish. Continue to pause there.
Go ahead, King. It's Isaiah chapter 2. God. It says Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 4. It says that he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. Start at verse 3. So Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 3. It says that many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go.
See, out on that word dictatorship, Esau will try to paint it like it's in a negative
Shalom,
light.
brother. YAHAWASHI,
Dictate, that's right, because now the people are all on one mind.
Right.
When you have when a country is set up in democracy, the people are already divided.
Well, look at some of the most magnificent colonies on the earth. Look at the ants. The Lord said, look at, you know, examine the ant. That's a dictatorship. You know, they have a colony, and they come together, they build something great. You know, they all work together as one big team to build their home up. You know, and that's how the world is going to be under the fashion of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, to build the kingdom of heaven up on earth. And because of that, the whole world is going to flourish. The animals, the people, everybody. These heathens going to be joyful, glad to be our slaves. Because you ain't getting your ass whooped, you ain't getting bombed no more. I saw a video of what's going on over there in Palestine. It's rubble. This is because a wicked man is in power. He done turned your whole neighborhood into rubble.
Dictatorship, because what the Lord said, what the saints shall take the kingdom. And what is the word dictatorship? Dictator go into a ruler with total power over a country, typically one who has obtained control by force.
Typically one who has obtained power by force. So you got that shall beat thee, or the saints and the Most High shall take thee. Somebody, yeah, bring that out too, because this ain't gonna be a thing of voting and all this other crazy shit. No, we gonna take it by force. It's gonna be like taking candy from a baby.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 18. But the saints of the Most High, YAHAWASHI shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
And the saints of the Most High gonna take the kingdom, man. All right. What you think? We gonna ask for it? Or what we available. No. We asking for shit, man. You don't give it to us. Just like you took our people.
Right.
You don't take yours. And this time it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be with guns and bullets, swords. No, it's gonna be with eye lasers. Okay, brothers, we gonna come down and house. We gonna have fun with it, man. We gonna have fun. And these devils did it. Hey, when they took us, they were angry. They were, oh, we gonna be smiling.
But they was enjoying it though.
Yep.
They was enjoying it, bro. You know they was enjoying it.
Yeah, because it was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Well, they rejoiced. They always had celebratory feasts after they conquered Israel in a certain portion, man. Okay, that's what we gonna do. We gonna have celebratory feasts every day on your ass, man.
Yeah, that's where you get that hip hip hooray from. When they raise it when they conquered, you know, Israel, man. They was constantly rejoicing over our destruction, and even to this day, when you celebrate some of these pagan holidays, you know, when you go into the history of that stuff, it's them celebrating our destruction, our downfall. You know.
That's the opposite of our high holy days, which we celebrate when the Lord gave us victory over the heathen.
Right.
You know, like the Passover.
So there's a conflict,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a new Passover.
That's right. Yeah.
You know the world's gonna end in thermonuclear fire?
Say again?
Do you know the world's gonna end by nuclear missiles?
Actually, no, it's probably going to end by nuclear missile.
That's right. That's right. That's the spirit. And the Lord's gonna send those nuclear missiles.
Because we just elected the devil to be our president.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Hey,
all
all
my
praise.
sons.
Call on
Oh,
God.
Yahawah,
Bahashem,
Yahawashi, Bahashem,
QADASH. The Lord put His spirit together. These people know the end is here, man.
And that come on what? Monday.
Yep. Monday, yeah.
The devil gonna show his horn.
Said on Monday.
Yeah, like, as soon as y'all left, it's home. Like, he had that look. He was looking from a fighter of the warrior. Like, it's home. It's on the pop.
He had that look like, remember y'all tried to impeach me? Man, he's gonna do some shit, man.
Hey, he said on his first day he's gonna sign over 100 executive orders. Executive orders. That means that when he signed that shit, the government they gotta do what he say type shit. It's going in motion.
It goes over the government.
Right. So he gonna sign 100 executive orders, and his borders are Tom Homan. He said we're not going to forecast what we're going to do, but they're talking about on inauguration day. So as soon as that nigga gets sworn in, they ding 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 at your door. At your door. They said they're gonna be doing workhouse roundups. You know what that means? You gonna be working at your job. They gonna come in that bitch and stop. Hey, stop work. Everybody come up here and line up.
Let's check the documentation.
Let me see a document. Everybody, let me give me ID.
Hey, you know
What's your social security?
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be like that, bro. Then motherfuckers start running. What was that movie on Netflix where they had powers and they was coming checking them at the work site?
Freaks.
Nah, it was another one.
Code 8.
Code 8. And what happened? They motherfucker ran. They dropped the damn Terminator down. And start. That's what time they coming with, bro. They come with. That's why they say they come with the military. And you know, we down here in Florida. The governor of Florida said that hey, they gonna be all with it. They gonna fully support them.
Brother Ariana just dropped.
Yeah, DeSantis say he gonna be with it too. He said they gonna put all their forces towards helping deport. So they're not playing. This man gonna sign over 100 executive orders in the first day. Y'all gotta actually let that marinate for a little bit. Do you know what that means?
That's gonna be a new world.
It's a new world, right? That's enough to change your way of life.
Yeah, what's it? A few executive orders can change every day, bro.
So they're gonna come to the job. They're gonna come to your job, pull everybody out. You're gonna see half the job getting shipped off on a bus somewhere. And then they said how, oh, just because they want to deport you don't mean they're gonna put your ass in a FEMA camp. That's why they got FEMA camps, man. And they said that what slavery is abolished unless punishable by a crime. They said being an illegal immigrant that you committed a crime. They gonna put your ass in. They gonna put Jake ass in slavery.
And who makes up majority of these warehouses? Undocumented Jakes. You got a lot of Southern Kingdom in there, but a lot of undocumented Jakes.
A lot of North Kingdom. That's a lot of the workforce.
Yep.
Is undocumented Israel. Even though over there, you know, in those fields, picking the strawberries, you know, the orange trees, those are undocumented Israelites, man.
Restaurants. Yeah,
Restaurants, yeah.
There, but my work, I be in these restaurants, and it's straight Issachar in there. It's straight Northern Kingdom in there.
He is hired.
Yeah, he is hired.
And he'll work for lower wages than you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They filling up. Boy, they filling up. What was it talking about a few years ago? The Mexicans are taking all of our jobs. Yeah. They wanted to do something about that years ago when Trump was in office. What you think you're gonna do now?
Hey, so now when they do it, they gonna still take your job, but this time they're gonna be working in a damn labor camp.
Hey, you got Biden who was supporting these motherfuckers when they were coming over here, giving them all benefits and assistance and shit.
That was all to line that up.
Right, exactly. Now you got motherfuckers who are coming over raising hell. Guess what? Now they finna have a reason to get your ass up out of here.
Yeah, that was a bad
mistake.
That was beautiful to say it because they're not just gonna deport y'all. They just got y'all here. What you think you came here for? The Lord sent y'all over here. They're not just gonna deport y'all. No, man. That's gonna lead to this. They got them camps.
Yep. We gotta identify you. Yep. We went into that last week too. Before they let you go, if they was let you go, they're gonna tag you first.
That's right.
Esau tag animals, man. He gonna catch a bull shark in the ocean. He gonna tag that motherfucker. We're gonna be watching him the whole time on a camera, on a GoPro, wherever the tiger go. You know, he catches a bald eagle. He tags it. That eagle flying around with a damn tag on his leg. You know.
Well, he tried to tag the movie. They show you all these movies by putting his flag on the movie.
Right.
Tag anything if you could, man.
Right.
Claim that as his.
A lot about that.
Who's reading? That was it on that? What you got? Who got it? I have a cloud center.
It's Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 3. It says that many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of Yahawah, of the God of Jacob.
Government, okay? Government of Israel. Right?
And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
So he just gonna follow our laws. So now we gotta follow your laws, right? If we do something, we gotta pay for it. You get caught driving without a license, don't you gotta pay for it?
Right.
Esau's laws?
And if you break certain of this man's laws, he got the power to put you to death.
That's right. Which Trump is also coming with the public executions. Public executions. He's gonna bring back firing squads.
Right.
Headings.
They gonna have that shit. You know how they had the New Year's when they dropped the ball? It's all over the TV. Every news station they showing the ball dropping. That's how they gonna have public executions, man.
But you know what?
That's gonna put fear in people too.
That's also gonna spread the name of the Lord.
Right.
Because a lot of the men of the Lord gonna be in those public executions.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna call in the name of the Lord. The whole world gonna see them get delivered.
Right.
By YAHAWASHI.
Right.
Public executions.
And that brings back to the point too, because with this whole illegal immigrant thing, they round people up. Well, who to say they're not gonna try to round you up? Any dissidents, anybody that's against the government, what he said about anybody who speak bad about the small hats, he gonna start rounding up brothers, man.
He said they deserve that.
Hey, they gonna start coming. Right, they gonna start coming down on all that. Wow. That's just like a door opening, man.
That's a door opening. That's hey, you ain't even stepped in yet.
The thing is, I think you had a vision about it. They came and scooped us off the camp line, man.
Oh yeah.
And brought us into the cells. Off the camp line, talking about in the middle of the video. That's gonna happen, bro.
They have ICE come to the camp.
Yep.
You guys don't like America?
Oh my God. They're coming to Asia.
Camera's still rolling. You guys don't like America?
Yeah, because what does those executive orders mean? That means everybody gonna know about it.
And it's orders.
It's orders. So if the slightest person that gets offended by walking by us, they see us, hey, these guys are talking about hate speech, hate crime, domestic terrorism. Yeah, they're right here on the spot. Hey, so location. The whole world is against us. Everybody's particularly
You should be hated of all men. Yeah, come on, precepts. Let's go.
If I can add, it only makes sense if they gonna, try to put brothers in the guillotine because U.S. citizens. But what we're doing is considered treason. In the time of the Romans, when a Roman citizen would commit treason, they will give him a death by way of the guillotine.
Well, even here in America, if you commit treason, you not or sedition, well, really treason, mostly treason. They can round you up and put you in Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay is a whole jail system that's pretty much off the grid type shit. Like there is no court, there is no trial, no judicial system. They just round your ass up, put up on you in a black truck, put a mask on your head, throw your ass in the back of the car, put you in Guantanamo Bay, and you could be there indefinitely. That's why there's a movie called Harold and Kumar, Guantanamo Bay. It what they showed you in there. He tried to give him a cock meat sandwich. Cause what was they telling you in that movie? They can do whatever the fuck they want to do in there, bro. You once you're arrested for treason, you're pretty much a terrorist. That's what they do to terrorists. You have no rights. Ain't no rights, nigga. If you go to a regular prison, you got certain rights. You know, that's why they, you can report them. You go to Guantanamo Bay, you got a bag over your head, 24 hours a day. They got your ass walking on your knees, and they can do whatever they want to do to you.
Yeah, you got certain prison systems that got different rules and regulations.
Right.
And then
they can kill you enough.
I had a family member who went to one of these systems that was over here at Osmar, man. And the way they did him in there, they was beating him in a cold room. They was beating him, and they had him in like solitary confinement. And then he was by himself, and they were whipping his ass constantly. I remember calling my peoples, and he would tell them like what they doing. And they didn't give a fuck. Then they shipped them somewhere else that was worse than that.
Yeah, they'll ship you around.
Yeah, they'll ship you around, man.
We just watched the video last night of a nigga in prison.
Oh, yeah.
They was whooping that nigga ass, man. Yeah. Ain't no telling what he done did, but they finna label us worse than whatever he did. We're gonna be labeled worse than that.
Right.
They're gonna label us the R word.
They're gonna demonize.
Yeah, they gonna. Yeah, bro. You know, the time is coming, brother.
It says, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Yeah, that's going to be the headquarters. Zion, Jerusalem. Me and the brother Amawan was breaking bread the other day about how we're going to, like Esau, Edom has sanctions in the earth, we're going to have sanctions. There's going to be regions in the earth where it's not going to necessarily be Jerusalem, but the law is still going to go forth. It's just Jerusalem is going to be the headquarters.
Just like these always got embassies.
Yeah, embassies. So we gonna have embassies. The Lord may set a brother over here, or he may set a brother over there, but the law is still gonna go forth because we're gonna be extensions of the kingdom.
Yeah, enforcing those, rules, man. And they're gonna like it at the end of the day because it's gonna be done in the proper way. It's gonna be done in the proper way. You have where Esau rules. Everybody in the state of mourning, complaining, sick, always something going on, but when things are set in order, in the kingdom, man, it ain't gonna be none of that.
We're gonna be like the Viltrumites.
I was about to say that.
I know you was about to say that.
That shit was in my head.
We're gonna be like the Viltrumites, and you see the Viltrumites, you either gonna get an order or we're gonna conquer you or make you get an order. Right. And then once they conquer them, the planet flourishes. And then
they tell you later, which a new season is coming out next month. But they tell you how, pretty much in the last season, they told you how they pretty much going to start sending Viltrumites into these particular lands to procreate, with those different species to bring forth their seed. That's what we're going to do. These other nations with women, we're going to conquer them, and we're going to pop their women to bring forth our seed.
That's what it was created for. We're going to utilize you to actually.
And if an Israelite sleeps with a so-called white woman or a heathen woman, that brings forth the Israelite child.
You look at Patrick Mahomes' son and his daughter, they got blonde hair and blue eyes. Does that make them Edomites? Or the Israelites?
It says, verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords to plowshares.
Beat your languages into us, your laws, your gods, religions into us. We're going to be getting your ass. All right? And hard work and labor. What a chance for that.
You're going to humble you, God.
It says that their spirits into pruning hooks. Nations.
So all your
it says nations shall not lift up the sword against nation,
right.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
So you don't hold on a shovel. man. Have golden shovels. And then it's gonna have a durability of forever. The shovel ain't gonna break.
Right. If I mean, ain't gonna be no more of those.
Put my shovel back.
Ain't gonna be no more of the wars and all that continuous stuff you see that now, man. You know, all that's gonna be put to a stop, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, bro. They just found a cave in China full of gold, like over 100 billion.
Yeah.
Bro, hey, go down there and get that. Pronto, nigga. Yeah. We need all that.
Right. Go ahead, nigga.
This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
So when Israel's in authority, right? Because we know that the righteous is Israel, all right? Which, hey, not all Israel is righteous right now, but we're gonna be putting those new bodies. So we're gonna get off of righteousness naturally. Okay, the laws are gonna be put into our inward parts. We ain't gonna have to try to fight these flesh. We ain't gonna have fleshly bodies that naturally fight against the laws. We're gonna have those new celestial bodies that accepts the laws and does not fight against lust. It completely resists lust, man.
But we gonna be like the angels, bro.
That's right. That's right.
You gonna be like the angels, bro.
We ain't gonna hunger. We ain't gonna get tired. We ain't gonna lust. Look, man, all that gonna be done away with. We gonna do these things for pleasure.
But what? What did the angels say in the garden? Man has become like us, knowing good and evil. But see, the angels know good and evil, but they don't go off though.
Right.
So that's the form we trying to get right.
But we gonna be higher than the angels because we still gonna be able to enjoy the pleasures of the flesh, like sleeping with our woman. We gonna eat. The angels don't eat or drink.
Well, yeah, and we still gonna be in the earth, right? So we gonna still be able to earn things in heavenly bodies.
Right.
Right? It says, but when the wicked breedeth rule, the people mourn.
When the wicked bear rule, right, the people mourn. So Esau's in authority, which the scriptures literally, anybody can grab that. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. I'll just paraphrase. The scriptures literally tell you that Jacob is the people of righteousness and Esau is the children of wickedness. You got the sons of God and the children of wickedness. All right? So that's Esau, Edom, and then you got the sons of God. Then you got the sons of men, which is the heathen. All right? They're gonna be brought to their natural use in due time. But the children of righteousness, well, when we bear rule, the people are going to rejoice because the earth is going to be flourishing again.
Yeah, and like y'all brought that plowshares. Their plow, you know, their pruning hooks gonna be turned to plowshares. So in our kingdom, all of their weapons are going to be turned into farming tools. But right now, all of their farming tools have been turned into weapons. They're spending all their resources on nukes, missiles, you know, to fight in this battle, in these wars. But when they come into our kingdom, these nations are going to submit all their weapons and ultimately bow down to Israel and be ready to serve Israel.
It's like seeing a certain scene of a movie where everybody realized that they can't.
We're gonna be like them devils are living their fucking life, man.
I just see the devil parachute off a fucking lid up there, bro.
Wow.
Like the Alan Smith was saying.
They living it.
It's like watching a certain scene of a movie where they know that they can't conquer the one that's coming and approaching them. So they start putting their weapons down, start putting their guns down, and start putting, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna be like Dr. Manhattan.
When you, for example, you seen in that one movie, what is it? The Legend of Arthur, right? And that movie when they couldn't overcome him, what they do? They start dropping their swords. That's right.
Yeah, cause that's what's gonna happen too. They gonna try to fight at first, and they realize they can't beat us. Every time they jump up, they gonna get beat to a pulp, and they gonna bow down. You've been conquered. At least you tried though. But and when you bow down, that means what? We've been conquered.
What they say?
You lost. You've been defeated.
Second Ezra, chapter 5, verse 13, where the Lord is immediately, instantly erased an innumerable multitude. Woo! Chariot lazy, man. Plain and simple, just like that. An innumerable multitude, with an instant, nothing was left to be perceived but dust and smell of smoke. So you ain't gonna be able to come up against that. They ain't no, I don't agree with this. You don't have to get with it. You better adapt.
Well, in those days, that's what you're going to see with them. So missiles in ground zero, the terrorists going to be in there too, zapping their ass too.
Hey, and anytime one of them jump up and say, you know what? We can take him, man. He's not gonna die right in front of him. He gonna die right in front of him. They gonna be discouraged. And they're gonna be discouraged to stand up. And before they all just gonna bow down.
Even the thought of rebellion.
Right, even the thought. If you think about it, so you gonna see niggas' heads popping out of nowhere. Nigga head, oh, he must have had the wrong thought.
Yep.
Nigga had the wrong thought. The head pop. What the fuck happened back there? Nigga had the wrong thought, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you seen that?
Hey, remember Homelander shit when he was talking to A-Train, he was telling him about the milkshake. He was like, A-Train said him, what did you say? I fucking apologize. Like, bro, that's terrible. Like,
You ain't gonna be able to say that under your breath.
You can't say nothing under your breath.
See, we can talk shit to Esau.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to talk shit about. You ain't gonna be able to talk shit about us.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to even think about shit about us, man.
Better start answering me, please.
And you had that one scene where Homelander was in the laboratory who all did that stuff to him.
Yeah, oh my
And he
God.
started tormenting all the ass, but one by one.
Right, it was
He
scared.
started going, hey man, these motherfuckers gonna be terrified when we come out to that power, man. They gonna be shaking and shivering and shit. These same motherfucking scientists experiment on us and shit in these projects. You know, jacking the salt, they food off, they food.
Hey, you know what that remind me of? They cloned Tyrone.
Oh yeah.
They showed you how at the bottom in the hoods underground they had fucking labs where they was pretty much experimenting on Jake. Above to be in the position at the end. So imagine when we come into that power, we know that you devils that had a hand in that, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, what happened when Jay started coming to realization of that? You know, he saw ass get spooked, man. What they do? They was hiding on the ground. That's what these damn these motherfuckers, you might gonna do, man. They gonna try to hide.
Yep.
But they ain't gonna be able to hide.
And that's why the Lord said
Hold it down.
That's why the Lord said he gonna when the Lord come back, he gonna bind up your kings and nobles with chains and fetters of iron. You see these individuals right here, they gonna be the first fruits of captivity, man. The elites. We ain't worried about the average Joe Schmo. We worry about the rulers of the darkness of the wickedness of this world.
These they got a better chance to escape.
Yeah.
They got all the money. All right, they building them impenetrable bunkers.
The Lord making them escape.
Yep. Yep, the Lord put it on their spirit because they're gonna be the first ones in the captivity.
Right.
They think they ain't gonna get away.
They the offer all that.
The Lord said, every eye shall see him, even they also which pierced him. You know, so the Lord can't put it on that nigga. Like, yeah, even him that pierced me, I got something for him. So the Lord actually will allow some of these Edomites to escape, and he can get them. He gonna get them.
It's Revelation 12:12. It reads from the top, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So the devil coming down to you having great wrath because he knows he's running out of time. You know that his time is short. All right? He's coming to a point now where he's gonna have to make he's gonna take drastic measures because he's out of time. He knows that the Lord is. All right, double. What you got? What happened when Yahawashi was at the table and he told Judas, hey, that thou doest, do it quickly. He wasn't talking to Judas. He was talking to Hashatan, man. Telling the spiritual demon Satan, man. Okay? He said that thou doest is a spiritual battle, man. This ain't no fleshly battle. You're not battling against men and flesh. You're battling against principalities. Rulers of darkness in this world, man. All right? This is another battle. Jake's still on base level, man. There's levels to this. Jake ain't on that level. That's why we out here telling you, hey, get right. We're telling you plainly, it's simple. Get right before you get smite. The Lord coming and he ain't playing. If you buddy with these motherfucking Edomites, you buddy with these Edomites, you chilling with these heathens, and you're a wicked nigga, guess what? You gonna burn up with them.
That's why the scripture says that the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know, no hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
That's right.
So you got all people who are indulging into and hand in hand with these devils and agreeing with them and doing, hey, trusting in them. Hey, you gonna find yourself in the same instruction. The same thing when it says 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3, and they said peace and safety. They said instruction come upon them. You know, like a travail upon a woman, and that it shall not escape. And why is that? Because you don't have many who trust in the system and get caught up in that one. You know?
Book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. So the image of the beast should both speak.
Power to give life to the image of the beast. What's that image of the beast? Romans 20 is the lives, man. Their unrighteous decrees, okay? That martial law state, okay? The things that they're coming with is going to be brought back to life, man. You're going to give life to the image of the beast because it was once cast down, right? Hit with that beast was hit with that deadly wound, okay, but did live. All right, here it is. He's going to give life into that image. And what did Trump say, Brother Boda? He's going to pass 100 executive orders. Day one.
Shit, Biden in his whole presidency signed 159, 156. He doing that today.
So imagine this whole term. What you think this devil coming with, man? This devil ain't playing no games. He's coming with a lot of death and destruction. And his primary target is going to be so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're about to come with it. They're going to try to take us out, man.
Hey, and a good way to deceive you thinking you so-called Negroes is good, like Jake Jr., man, thinking good. Hey, they gonna have it when they start off with Israel.
Yeah.
You know, they gonna start off with Northern Kingdom. That's why he said at least 1 million. But then it's gonna come all these unrighteous decrees, all these flaming on words, until he got your ass in the hook. Now he said, look, everybody's gonna be in a position of being watched. Everybody's gotta be put in a predicament where he gotta see certain things and look at certain things particular now.
Hey, what you just said? You said that he's going to start with Israel.
Right, he's gonna start with Israel.
What did the Lord say? Hear, O ye the words the Lord spake concerning Israel, then Judah. So the Lord going to start. Nope. The Lord kingdom, but then the Lord going to get on you in Judah, bro.
Yeah. If I may add on top of that too, you said that last week. You said Trump talking about these northern kingdoms, but he gonna come after you so-called Haitians, you so-called Jamaicans. He talking about illegal immigrants. He not just talking about the northern kingdom. He talking about illegal immigrants as a whole. So he gonna come after you so-called Haitians, you Jamaicans, everybody that's an illegal immigrant in here that don't have a visa that's not supposed to be here, man. So when they come down, they come up for everyone. That's what we're talking about. That's what MOTV is gonna be implemented at. Because they gotta identify him. They're gonna have to identify, okay, he's not supposed to be here, give him this. So what we know that once we scan his barcode, he can't be here no more, man. This is coming, all right? This is coming. Trump is signing 100 executive orders his first day. He said Biden did 159 in his term. Trump is doing it on the 20th. In 2 days. That's up 100 of them.
Hey, that devil trying to be quadruple of the works while he in that seat.
He ain't finna tell you all these executive orders he's signing.
Because guess what? If we do that, it's like it was really a trend. But at the end of the day, his tongue will fall upon himself.
Hey, if you got any questions, just let us know.
You know, that's why you're going to have to do it. Esau, when we get in that seat, man, this devil going to show his horn. It's like, of course, we say, never trust our enemy. This is our enemy. The so-called white man is our enemy. And that's what's wrong with our people today. They don't acknowledge that.
What y'all be on Instagram?
You got YouTube.
YouTube. What it is?
Prophets in Babylon.
You see profile picture, I think we got two pictures.
It's just like this.
Prophets in Babylon.
Hold on, my shit moves slow. Hold on. Prophet.
In Babylon.
Yeah, it's spaced out. Prophets and Babylon. But this is what Esau's going to do. He's going to try to formulate, put this in action, man. See? And what's it's going to lead to a thing where he's going to have to put these certain rules and regulations in play. And see, he's going to use that by like a play of words again, man. When they shout peace and safety, well, this government ain't really using peace and safety. It really just telling you, look, you're going to make America great again by doing certain things. Yeah. You know, that's good to certain people. That's why you have a dividing in America now. With the Biden and the Trump, you know, because what? You got most people who can agree with that and most people who not going to agree with that. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That goes into that enforcement of Romans 25, the image of the beast. So we're going to enforce those things. All right? So what do you think is going to happen in a few days? The start of a new world. It's going to be the beginning of a new life. Life ain't going to be the same. Okay? Life is not going to be the same. You're afraid to step outside. You're afraid to go to the workhouse. There's going to be a lot of teaching. There's going to be tense. You may see more car accidents, more road rage. Because everybody going to be tense, hoping that they don't come to their house next.
Right.
That's right. Bring us out.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15.
All right, yes, sir, brother. Tune in to the channel.
says that he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, you got that M to the O to the T to the B. This devil trying to put in motion, and he has to set up that system in the form of what? It's the NWO. You have it on where they have a slogan. They say what? Show no mercy. In the form of that, they're gonna show no mercy when coming down that great route, as we brought out earlier, man. So he's gonna show his intentions when it comes to applying this system that he wants to set up, man. And that comes in the form of what the brothers have been talking about, man.
What do you think Trump in the orders for?
Right, because he got to hire elites above him. He's just a puppet being used by those who's open. That's right. You know, those elites, banking families. See?
I want to add on to touch on that too. These devils also, with the MOTP, these devils have an agenda 2030, which we know that they destroyed the Georgia Guidestones out there, you know, we never knew it, but they want to decrease the population. And also, when Trump said that if those troops didn't come back, it was going to be all hell breaking loose. That devil really let me know it's a force. Hell is about to break loose.
Right, well, you had Israel, they just made a deal. It was a ceasefire and they're releasing the hostages.
I seen that one of them had a flag.
They were saying it's a ceasefire. So when Trump said that shit, they listened. Because that shit, it was apparently, so they say, it was a ceasefire and they delivering the hostages. So he said, before I get in office, that shit better be figured out. And they ain't waste no time. They said, hey, we figuring this shit out. And they as of right now, they have a ceasefire and they're delivering the hostages, which that's just the peace and safety.
Yeah, well, that's
you know?
what he was saying, because when they started hearing that Trump was going to be in the seat by the 20th, what did people start doing? You started seeing all these things. Yeah, everybody started doing more, it was more of a peaceful vibe that was being pushed because Trump was in the seat.
The world is tense, man. The world is tense, the world is tense. We're in a tense state in the world right now. I was watching a video last night where you see two kids running the streets of Cuba, and the police pulled them over immediately and arrested them because they were carrying American flags. So hey, what just over there not too long? It's a very tense scenery now. All these countries are locked in and locked on. All right? Because war is about to start. What did Trump say? He said it's a very dire warning. We're at the brink of World War III. And if he's saying that, you know why he's saying that? It's because we're already in World War III.
Right. And it's a possibility all that could pop off here, right here in America, man.
What they talking about terrorists right now, man.
Right.
They talking about it's going to be a lot of terrorist attacks. You know, 2025 going to be a year of terrorist attacks you've seen at the beginning of the year. You know, they said they got sleeper cells over here that's about to get activated. And they about to start going in with fucking bombs or in grocery stores and businesses and clubs and shit with, you know, vests that have bombs on them, blow themselves up. And then they saying how, after they blow themselves up, somebody else gonna be in the background for when the paramedics and the police come to blow that shit up again.
Putin also said if Trump trying to stop what was already going on, that was just gonna make it worse, and it's gonna make the war come more on a full-fledged, man. So you can't stop Bible prophecy. The devil said that a few months ago, and you gotta remember things like that because now we're living in that present time.
Somebody grab that. Plays your sandwich off the time.
Revelation 13 and 15 at the bottom, it calls that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
These public executions coming in here, marching inside your homes. Hey, you know, I had a vision. I had a vision not too long ago. I had it a few months ago, where these devils, I was like in a spirit body or something. I was in somebody's house, and I was watching what was going on in the house. The troops busted the door, grabbed up the husband, and the wife and the daughter and the kids were just sitting there crying while they were scanning his ass. And it was a moment. It was a moment King of family. They were crying out in Spanish. How you doing, man? Got any questions for us? Can I ask you a question? Where do you see yourself out on this side? According to these nations, can you see it? Now you come in closer so you can read it. This is a tribe of so-called Native Americans, Negroes, and Latinos. You're not gonna white man. ¿Tú hablas español? ¿Tú hablas inglés?
No.
No English? All right. Jesus Christos, no blanco, Jesus Christos, And sniggering. Okay? Get it? Look. No. Nada. Mal. Muy mal. It's very bad. Bien. Muy bien. Very good. Bien. See? That's the truth. That's in the scriptures. In the Biblia.
It says, Revelation 13:16, and he caused all, both
That's the spirit.
small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their
That's the
forehead.
spirit, because you know what? Espanol?
No understand.
Spanish.
No English.
No English, no Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Hindi, Indian language.
Hindu.
Grab the next truck. Grab the next truck.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
Elon.
apologize. He might be Israelite though. Because it's Israelites in India.
Right.
And they look like Elon. You never know. If the spirit bear witness, hey, somebody's gonna be some Jake getting beamed up that got that Indian accent, huh? Oh, you know, all praises. All right. Jake only speaking Spanish. That's not the original language. He speaks English. That's not the original language. Jake come in all shapes, sizes, and forms, and colors, man. All right. So it's not a color thing. Go ahead.
It says, Revelation 13:16, come on. Revelation 13:16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor.
He calls them all. So it's not just so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but the whole world, man. The whole world. He's coming for everybody. Okay, so what makes you think he's gonna escape? Everybody got to get it, even his own people. Okay? He's gonna say he that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? So he chipping his own people. What makes you think he's gonna escape that, man? This is the Lord's chip. This ain't Esau's chip. This is coming out. Well, somebody grab that. Revelation 3:10, 19, about yourself. Because it's going to say it's a test.
It says, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, to receive a mark in
The right hand on the forehead. So you know this is coming up. This is called MOT. Abbreviation for Mark of the Beast, Revelation. This is the chip. Get this and get the story. Alright? Check this one out. This is coming after. Nuclear fire. Nuclear missiles. Yeah. War III. Everybody talking about nuclear missiles. Boom, boom. Everything blowing up.
And Israel.
Huh?
Israel too.
In Israel.
Israel. Yeah, and Israel. They gonna get it too. They're not safe. All that's going on over there, they fighting over something that's not theirs. Alright? So the Lord gonna come and judge them too. The Lord gonna put us back in the land because who was the true Israelites? The so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. This is Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
The true Israel.
True Israel.
12.
12 tribes.
Yes.
Yeah.
12 tribes.
12 tribes.
God's chosen people.
That's right. Nobody else. People over there.
Did you know that?
It's not Israel.
Did you know that the so-called black man is the real Jew?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the so-called black men in America are the real Jews?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yes.
You already knew that?
No.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Because I did a video. It was some East Indians in a liquor store, and then Jake asked him, and he said that he knew that they knew that we are the true children of Israel. You know?
A lot of these heathens with money, and places of power, and positions of power and money, and they own businesses and shit. They know, man. They know. And they come to the understanding that Jake is the primary consumer.
It's almost like a forbidden rule to speak about it, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell them.
It's an unspoken.
Well, that's Psalms 83. Somebody grab Psalms 83. You go, nigga, you go ahead and grab it.
It says, Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell.
You're not gonna be able to buy or sell, right? So this double, he's gonna cause everybody to get a mark. It's just an MOTP. Okay?
It's really
Microchip. Okay? He's looking for everybody to get this inside of their hand or in their heads. Who's his right hand man? Elon Musk. What is his office right now? Neuralink. What does Neuralink do? Connecting the brain and the spine to the nervous system. Okay?
That's that nerve.
And
what nerves do is communicate. That's the body's communication to the brain. So if I pinch myself in the hand right here, I have a nerve there. It's going to send a message to my brain. That's how I feel pain. Ouch! I just got pinched. That's instant. Right. He's trying to put a C-hip in that place, in place of that, to communicate to him. Okay.
And that's why you see, you see Elon Musk. That's right there, man. You know, because he not up there for no reason. You know, he'll pump it for a foreshot of where he's going. But this place is about to go into, man.
And let me say this too, because you got a new show out. Well, it's an older show. There's season 2 just came out last night. It's called Severance. I put it in the chat. Y'all can watch it on Apple TV. That show is about a particular job where people went to go work at it, but in order to work there, you had to get a brain implant. So what Esau wants to do is he wants to make you the perfect slave, so that whenever you go to work, you're not thinking about what happened last night or at the weekend. You go to work, you have 2 separate lives: your work life and your at-home life. So also, so you can go work at these jobs and you won't tell what's going on at the job, but also you won't go on the job telling what's going on at home, so you can be focused just on working. That's the show that's out. It's called Severance, and pretty much in that show, they showing you how the people that's working and them damn jobs, when they come home, they don't know what's going on at the job, so they get mistreated at the job, but they're pretty much slaves. You are subconsciously enslaved this time of the day, and you won't remember what's going on in that time. And this is the control this man has with that implant. They show you that in the show. They show you the woman getting the implant, the same RFID, just like that, implanted into her head, and they're controlling you. They pretty much own your mind.
What was that one show that you watched on Netflix that it gave you a prime example that they were trying to enforce that change in the way you look at things? I forgot what it was called, but it was a show. It was a show. I forgot what it's called, but it was
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah. But on Black Mirror, it was a certain episode. Man on Fire, water. And in that scene, you have people that were being pretty much imported into the military. And when they would go into the military, there were certain things they had to do to be able to be initiated in. And when he was initiated in, after him doing certain drills and certain things, he started to something happened to him where it was exposed to what the real reality was of what he was dealing with. And that changed his whole perspective of how he was seeing things. Well, ultimately, that's what Esau want to do when it comes to these ways of him enforcing his system. Because they don't have, better? They don't have these VR and all these certain systems being set up for nothing. He want to put you to sleep, man. Okay? Like adding on to what the Bible says. You know, they want you to sleep without knowing. They want you a part of this more, or they want you a part of the system more. And to do that, they're gonna enforce that.
And Esau's trying to, rule this world through his technology, man. And you know that we're coming close to those times because you see Esau started advertising more. I just seen an article not too long ago. It was saying how, they're trying to come out with a mind reading C-hip, all right, that's supposed to be put in the brain that can change lives of millions. Right? One scripture goes up in Revelation 13. It says, "Shall you see them by the means of those miracles?" All right, so that C-hip they're going to bring up, they're advertising it, make it seem like it's going to change their lives for the better. All right, really, those side effects going to change their life for the worse, man. All right, get those previous swords, man. All right, not only that, wars going to destroy you, man. All right.
That's deception. That's how this devil rules, by the sword and by deception.
That's why I say shall deceive them through the means of those miracles. All right.
Hey, it's crazy to add on to what you were saying, those miracles. And you got Elon Musk, who been using people as test subjects to show those brothers what the Bible was saying, those miracles. Because he's been working on it. He said, you got individuals, he was working on a monkey first. He was working on certain different animals until he was able to use human trials. And then he started to do that. He had people who were going to be used as for test subjects who had, paralyzed situations. They couldn't see. All right. So you already see that he's in a form of trying to usher in those works of bringing forth that, into the ultimate TV, man.
That's right. That's it. Right. I'm going to bring more precepts out.
Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom.
You ain't going to be able to buy or sell unless you get that on TV. Make it simple. You get it, you're done. Okay? If you don't want to get it, you're going to be excluded from society. That's what I've already said.
It says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Alright?
Exactly.
You have the 2 goal lines from the beginning, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the end. That represents 666. All these other numbers are exact. Alright? This is what you scan on every product you pay for. Everything is paid for, they scan this. That's how they trace you back to the product. Now it's going to be put to your hand or to your head. They're going to scan you from there. Okay? They'll say, okay, I've scanned you. You got 5 cents to your car. Your credit is low. I don't think you should be buying this. I don't think you should buy this. Your credit score. But working your credit score, we're taking this back. All right? It's coming to a time of control, okay, through that MOTV. Everything is going to be tracked because cash is trackless payments. People can be buying all sorts of things. This government doesn't know about it because it's cash. But they can track it through your card, they can track it through your phone payments, and now they're going to put that inside of your body. Okay, so now they're going to be, they want you to be chipped like a dog. They don't want you to go nowhere without them knowing.
And if I can add, they want to have your ID, your social, your medical information, all that inside these chips, man.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that you are under a tracking system. You see, and if you're part of the tracking system, your ass is finished, man. Because see, you have it where Esau has a form of way of doing certain things, okay? And he'll do it by gradualism. Okay, that's right. It's not gonna take long. That's why we do that as gradualism. We're gonna make it come in a special way.
That's right. And if I may add, they said America needs to learn and take advice basically on how China is running their operation on this, bro. That's what I was gonna get. And, they said they need to take advice and look at what China has. China got those CCTV like cameras. When you walk in, like if you jaywalk across the street, it's gonna label up. He jaywalked at this time, this day. Take off this many credits from him.
Yeah.
If you go inside an establishment, they say, what's the social thing? Your social
Credit score.
Your social credit score is low. You can't even buy this cup of coffee. Like that's what's gonna come here.
Yeah.
All right, they got that across the world in China and other places right now, but it's gonna end off with a most massive scale in America, man. It's
Right.
worse than anywhere else.
Hey, what precepts? That's commentary.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture.
So the angel said, if you take this, right, you put it, whether it's in your hand or your head, I'm just going to further elaborate, you can be in your ass cheek. As long as you get this inserted inside of you, one way, shape, or form, what did he say?
It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture.
You won't have to drink of that cup. You don't have to drink that cup, the whole cup. You ain't no taking a taste, a sip. You're going to drink the dregs of that cup, which is what? Thermonuclear fire. You want to drink that cup, it's going to be your portion. That's prepared for you. As soon as that gets approved, it's still down inside your skin. This is prepared for you. No matter how you get around it, you can't get around it. No matter how you go about it, God is going to do this after that.
It says, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Without mixture, ain't no Lord, please forgive me. It's the one sin that you cannot repent from. Okay? Once that happens, you gotta go through this. Right? And there's no, just like when you, hey man, go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Child is Old English for will. Okay? It says will be tormented, not right? Not could get tormented and you could get delivered from the torment. No, once that fire touches you, just know it's over. You're not getting out of that. Just know you was a nigga. Just know you were not chosen for salvation. Plain and simple, man. That's scary, but it's real. Okay? That's what's prepared for you. Go ahead.
It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
The smoke of that torment, it's going to feel like forever you're in that fire. Okay? But Ariel said, twerking your flames. You're going to be tweaking. Okay? Your mind's going to be twerking. Everything, the Lord going to slow down time for you just so you can feel every inch of that fire on you, man. You're going to feel the fervent heat that the Lord's anger is. You're going to feel the Lord's anger in that fire. You're angry at you. I'm angry at you. I'm angry at you. That's going to be constantly playing in your head while you're burning. And you're going to see all the times you ever denied the Lord, all the times He reached out to you and said, escape. This is mercy. This is your time. You're going to see all those times and you're going to burn.
Hey, you know what's something crazy too? Y'all brothers got new phones. But you got a new phone, you got Apple TV. They give you Apple TV 3 months free. Yeah, you got to go in your settings. They give you Apple TV, Apple Arcade, and Apple Music free for 3 months. Yeah, so you got to use the shit because it's gonna be there till you use it. I still got Apple Arcade right here. Y'all can go watch that show. Like I was talking about Severance, man. That show is pretty much showing you what these devils want to do. They want total control, man.
And the smoke of their torment is set up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his name.
Because if you get this, you said, I don't want to worship YAHAWASHI, you want to serve the devil. That's what you're saying when you take this. So the Lord's going to take that into consideration, and He's going to melt you for it.
You chose your master. You chose your master when you did that.
I got some minutes on. It's 2nd Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16 in verse. Let's start at verse 18. It's like 68. 2nd Ezra 16 in verse 68. It says a vast mob of people. Start at verse 67. Matter of fact, start at verse 66. Matter of fact, start at verse 64. It says the Lord will carefully examine everything you have done and bring you to judgment.
The Lord's going to carefully examine everything you've done, and He's going to bring you to judgment.
What's that? The GNT?
GNT, yeah. So make sure
Yeah, GNT card.
Second Ezra, GNT. He's going to carefully examine everything you've done and bring it to judgment. All right? You ain't gonna be able to say, Lord, did you think about how I did this one? What about this? What about the time I did this? It says He's carefully examining everything you did and bring it to judgment. He's going to weigh out the balances of heart. Hey, the Lord weighs it out. Okay?
By actions. My actions are judged. You know? It says, Lord, our actions are weighed. Yeah, take the water. 65. On that day, you will be thrown into utter confusion. All your sins will be publicly exposed, and the wicked things you have done will witness against you.
It's going to be a witness against you. The scripture says your own sins are going to be your accusers in that day. They're going to be in the court accusing you. You know how you in the court system? And you got the accuser and you got the defendant. Yeah. Okay. Well, your sins are going to be your accusers. No, wait. I want mercy. I want mercy. Everybody wants mercy when they get before the judge. What about the judge of all judges, the King of all kings, the Lord of lords? You definitely gonna want mercy then. But guess who's gonna be accusing you? Your own fucking actions, man.
Yeah, this is right here. How would you be able to hide that?
Yep. You can't hide it. Hey, everybody gonna try to put gloves on.
Should be bumped out.
Yeah. A man may be call himself a prophet. Okay, but the Lord didn't choose you to be a prophet for real. The Lord didn't really choose you.
Full call on your BAHASHAM.
Get this MOTB too.
Keep pressing that button.
Man, stop flaking. Don't flake on the Lord. You think this shit's sweet? This is the King of Kings, the Creator of the universe. Is plural. Okay. You're not gonna be able to escape from the Lord. This is serious business, and the Lord is not playing. You get this? It's done.
It says, what will you do then? How will you hide your sins from the Most High and His angels?
How you gonna hide that? The scriptures say that the body is a temple of the Lord. How you gonna hide that you just inserted another God in there and worshipped it? How you gonna hide that from Him? You can't even hide your deepest, darkest thoughts from the Lord. You think you're gonna be able to hide something physically?
The Lord know all your thoughts. And, His eyes 10 times brighter than the sun.
In there,
10,000 times better than the sun.
in your mind, bro.
Yeah. Lord is in there, chilling.
I will try.
Sitting on his throne.
That's why he said, I will try the reins of every man's heart.
Yeah.
Lord, your secret, your dark intents, you a nigga. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Look at this. That's these nations fighting over rulership right now. The heathen imagine a vain thing. That's what they doing over our land. Land tug of war. But the Lord gonna come and cut that rope and put Israel in a rightful place, man.
If I may add,
These devils living it up. All right, they living it up. They love life. The scriptures say those that are gonna be saved, they hated their lives until the end.
Yep.
These love not their lives until their death.
Wow.
Okay, so if you loving your life, you most likely will be in this fire, man.
that's why the hopeful elect, they not gonna take that shit. Because what is there to go back to? What life is there? If you really forsook everything and followed the Lamb, what is there to go back to if you forsook everything? You see, those that seek to save their life are going to take that because you still desire a life here.
Yeah.
You know? 2 16 and verse 16 and verse 67.
Flew right over us.
It says, the Most High, YAHAWASHI, is your judge, so fear him.
Lord is your judge. Hey, the Lord, YAHAWASHI is your judge, so fear him. You don't have to worry about the judge in the court. Okay? You need to worry about the judge that's sitting on the throne in the heavens. Okay? That's what you should really be worried about. He said, by him our actions plead.
They already pleading your case.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing about it. Your case don't get brought to you when you die. It's already happening. And the judgment is when you die.
Well, when you think about it, when someone goes to the courtroom, they really
That's the end result.
That's it, right.
When somebody goes to a courtroom, they really don't have nothing to, because really anything.
Everything been weighed out.
Yeah.
Everything you already guilty.
Well, when is the case being weighed out? Right here.
Right here. Yeah.
When they walk past. That's when that case being brought up. Yep, the prophet's here. We did this, we did that for him, but he didn't listen. He just kept walking.
He just took notes.
Fire.
Yep.
That's like-
Dedicated to fire.
that's
Throw
like-
his name in the bucket that says fire.
Hey, that's like somebody catching a person or an individual on the camera,
Yeah.
and then they saying, "Oh, I never did this," and before they show you the video, you did something. Like, "Oh, I never did this. No, I don't know." And they say, "Sure, you sure?" 'Cause I'm not telling the truth, right? "Oh yeah, sir." And then they tell you, "Sure."
You so confident too.
Yeah.
The angels are everywhere. That's how you get recorded. The angels.
Go to clip.
You not only get recorded in the earth, but you get recorded in the heavens, baby.
And then you have nothing to say. You just sitting there like,
Well, we the eyes of the Lord too.
Yeah.
You know? So it goes on to say, 2 16 and verse 67, the Most High is your judge, so fear him. Abandon your sins, put away the evil you have done, and never sin again. Then the Most High will save you from all these disasters.
Scripture say, wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way?
Yep.
How can I get salvation, you may ask? Cleanse your way. Now, all that wicked shit that you know that you're doing, get rid of it. The body actually has a natural mechanism for what's morally good and what's morally bad. The only person that don't got that is Esau either. Okay? The body has a natural mechanism where you doing something, you just don't feel right. Yeah. You feel ashamed to do it, or you feel like you gotta do it in the dark, you don't want nobody to see you doing it. That's a natural mechanism in your body, like, do that shit. But it was also written down. Scripture say it was written down for those who can't realize that natural mechanism. For the lawless, the wicked doers, the criminals. Okay? The laws are written down for you. So here we are, teaching it to you, and you still don't get it. Yep.
right? That's why the scripture said what? Everything lessons you want.
That's right.
You know, if you acknowledge you're doing wrong, you're gonna, come to those terms. You're gonna try to offend less.
But when you attempt to do right, that's when the Lord makes himself known. Scripture says
He put Jake on the team with mostly women. They had the one Jake over there on the team with mostly women, and all the big ass strong men on the other side of the team. You already know how that went.
Yeah, I know that one. It looks like there's probably one out there. One Jake.
Ready? It says, a vast mob, verse 68, It says a vast mob of people is ready now to descend on you and devour you like flames.
RAWCHAA.
You got to slip yourselves. Man, these Edomites, these troops, the UK soldiers, or the UN soldiers, everybody get ready to come down there. That's scripture goes burning wrath of a great multitude. Yeah. Right? It's kindled over you. So that's what's getting ready to take place. You think on the 20th it's gonna be peaches and cream? Everybody gonna be walking around with a MAGA hat? A lot of Northern Kingdom voted for Trump, man. That's gonna be your biggest mistake. Whether you voted for him or not, you still would have got office. Lord ordained it. It's time. Agenda 2030, that's in 5 years, less than 5 years. Trump's term, at least 4 years. What you think you're gonna do? Accomplish that agenda. That's what's coming down. That's why he said first day, 100 orders. How much more 360 days? How much more of that times 4? How much more of that times 8? This guy was about to end. The world's about to change, man. You niggas gonna get it first. They had the Agenda 2030. Trump's term would end in 2029, going into 2030. Yeah. If he were to be in that seat that whole time, man. That's right. So Trump was gonna be the one to do it.
Guy's totally right. He the perfect character for that role, man. Nobody else can play that role. It had to be Trump, bro. All right. It had to be him. Verse 68. It says they will drag some of you off. They will drag some of you off and
they're gonna walk you by holding your hand. They will put you in handcuffs and walk you to the truck. They're gonna drag some of you off, man. Okay. I was talking about that vision I had earlier. I was watching a dude. He was getting manhandled, and he was a Northern Kingdom dude, and there was troops on him, and they tried to scan him to see if he had something. I don't know what it was, but they were scanning him. The thing flashed red. They pulled his ass up out of the room, and the mom and the daughters were screaming for him, crying, crying. They put his ass in the truck, shut the door, never heard from him again. Yeah, and I woke up. They drove down the street, man. That's what's coming. Okay? These devils ain't gonna knock on your door. No, they gonna keep your shit open. Come here. Come on. Come with me.
When they lock you up, they're gonna be popping your damn daughter in the back room.
Yeah.
Or right there in front of you. While the other troops is rummaging through your pantry. Another one taking your woman out back.
Wow. That's reality. And you think that they evil for that? This is the Lord's anger.
It's the Lord's judgment.
The Lord is angry with you. This is your fault, nigga. That shit happened. You got right.
And what you said that Esau about to do, Trump when he get into the seat, he gonna start having them come and check you at your jobs.
Yeah, they're gonna do workhouse roundups or workplace roundups. So they may go to a construction site and fuck whoever hired them people. They might go to justice for hiring them, but that whole construction site gonna be gone, man.
Hey, well you have
They go to landscaping sites.
Landscaping sites.
You have it where you got Northern Kingdom that be at home too. They be working from call center jobs. Northern Kingdom be having call center jobs, and they be working from out the crib. What you think they're gonna do then? Knocking on your door? Hey, that's the time, man.
Moral of the story is they don't know who an illegal immigrant.
Right.
All you motherfuckers looking like. They coming to everybody though.
Everybody.
They're going door to door.
They going door to door, bro. Give me I need to check green card what?
National emergency.
All that. I need identification. That's where this gonna come in at.
Right.
We need identify. This is gonna be an easier way to identify people.
Okay. That's how you identify all these people in America quickly. Tag them and bag them. Yep. You can have
them and bag
this for identification purposes. Do you want it or no? Yep.
And if you don't have it, then they go. Hey, Trump talking about revoking citizenship. He's taking it further than just illegal. He's talking about revoking citizenship. So if you don't take this right here, which is talking about the new, the real ID, they want everybody to have a digital ID. That's gonna be, that's gonna be a digital ID, man. And if you don't have that, you're gonna be seen as a criminal.
Now, where do you think you're gonna go? If you get this citizenship taken away, where do you think you're gonna put you? Then they're just gonna give you a boat and a plane ticket and go to. No,
right, pay for your plane ticket back.
Right.
They're not paying for these migrants' plane ticket back. They're gonna put your ass to work. You want to come to America? You want to come to America, right? Welcome to America. This is America is a prison camp, man.
Yeah.
That's why they want to build walls. They got walls and shit because they're not keeping people out. They're keeping people in.
Wow.
That's why to leave here, you got to have what? A passport.
Oh,
You gotta have a hall pass to leave your country, or guess what? You ain't going nowhere,
and
man.
you gotta let them know when you coming back.
And yeah, you gotta let them know everything.
They'll come get you, bro.
They'll come get you.
They'll come get you. Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, where you at? You supposed to be at work. Why you ain't at work, nigga? They looking for you. You know, if you don't send your children to school, Esau knocking on your door. Well, hey, where them kids at, man? Where they supposed to be getting indoctrinated.
You got it. They want to be like the Lord. They want to put their eyes in every place.
Somebody grab that. Habakkuk chapter 2.
It goes on to say, they will drag some of you off and force you to
NLT
eat
as well.
pagan sacrifices.
They will drag some of you off and force you to pagan sacrifices. Man. I mean, you got to get down with what they want you to get down with.
Well, ultimately take the MOTB.
Yeah.
You're going to have to bow down to that beast right there, man.
That's right.
Bow down to this beast system. That's what it means to bow down to this beast system. You're going to have to take the mark of the beast. All right?
Bow down to the
Right.
You don't want it. What do you think they're going to do with you? Public execution.
That's why the scripture talk about there's going to be beheadings, man. Your government ordered a certain amount of smart guillotines. They're going to put them to use. Them bitches just keep chopping. They just keep chopping. It's going to be like motion sensor. Soon as your head, your neck get on that, shing, on to the next one. It ain't wasting no time. You don't get to say your last words. Shing, shing. Soon as some flesh, hit that guillotine, shing, shing, and they're gonna be putting you in up, throwing you out, putting you in up, throwing you out.
And rather than
You're gonna have one side of the room full of heads, another side of the room full of bodies. All the floor gonna be blood. So you walk up in there, people gonna be, okay, don't take it. Niggas gonna fold up, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna come into that time. The spirit of the Lord gonna be on you, not to take it.
That's what the scripture say. What?
It's going to be a long ass line.
And your turn coming up.
That's why the scripture say what? We walk by faith and not by sight. If you
look by your sight,
walking by that sight,
and you seeing that,
look.
you gonna start throwing up, shitting yourself, pissing yourself. Oh my God, I'll take it. Yeah, man. That's why we don't know who the elect is until that day comes. When that day comes, you don't know what the fuck you gonna do and see you in that moment. You gotta pray the Lord is with you.
That's crazy that you said that because what is this guy Trump gonna do when he get in the seat? He's gonna bring back
public executions. Right.
That's why the elders always say. Once this time comes, it's gonna separate the boys from the men.
Right.
Because right now you still got boys in this thing trying to play as men. But once you start seeing people getting brothers getting their head chopped off, like if they may be martyrs of the faith, that's gonna scare a lot of you cowards, man.
Or Esau come for your woman. The woman we talked about it last week, the movie Unthinkable. I gotta do the unthinkable. This nigga go for your children, bro. He brought a kid. Don't touch my fucking kids. You gonna lose it, bro.
If you ain't been serving the Lord gonna give him over to that.
Yeah, the Lord gonna let your kids get their head chopped off right in front of you if you ain't serving the Lord.
It's gonna be a time where everyone's faith is gonna be.
That's why the elders and apostles going into you gotta be on fire, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because the Lord can test your ass. He can test your faith however he want to do it. He may have him kill your kids right in front of you, and all you had to do is be on fire for him. You ain't on fire for me, I'm gonna get you on fire. Watch this. Shing! And they all his anyways.
Yeah.
Those his souls. So he can do what he want to do with them. Right. Before they was your kids, they was his kids.
If I can add, that's why the Lord is making us hard right now.
Right.
That's why he's being hardened, bro. And honestly, you really gotta, like the brother said, pray the Lord keep the spirit on you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's gonna be that's why the Lord said, I will keep you.
Right.
You gotta be kept. And honestly, bro, if that comes down, if it comes down to that, whoever the elect is, the Lord's gonna give you the spirit to endure. Right. Like I always talk to the brothers, like, bro, you gotta look past death. Because whatever we gotta suffer, YAHAWASHI gonna build us up to the point where we endure that.
Well, it's lucky if I may add, put you on, brother. But you had where the scripture say you're gonna be put the spirit on us and our mouth what to speak, all that, what to say. So that's just a form of just having faith and knowing that in that day we don't have to, do nothing, man.
Bro, it ain't gonna
intervene.
My favorite story on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the 3 holy children. They said you either gonna bow down. They said you either gonna bow down or we gonna throw you into this fiery furnace. And they said, well, look,
we in hell,
our power can surely deliver us. And if you don't, we still not gonna bow down to you.
That's the man.
So The Lord put the spirit on them to do that. All right? And he said, you know what? Heat that thing up 7 times hotter. You know, completion, right?
That's what gonna make a man like, oh, hold on.
7 times hotter. And not even that. It's a test. The men that was heating it up 7 times hotter, they got consumed. They couldn't even handle that. So they just by opening the door. So, bro, they got put into the fire, and it said, I threw 3 men in there. Why do I see 4? And the 4th like the Son of Man. So they was like, yeah, I was with us. The Lord's with, yeah, come on, bro.
And if I may add to touch up on top of that too as well, like I was just saying in the spirit, bro, you gotta build your spirit. I mean, I just did a video on that. You gotta build your, like the brother just said, be on fire for the Lord, build that spirit up, because your spirit in that day is what's gonna be strong. The brother Palm made a beautiful point. He said, listen, your flesh is wicked, man. If you in this flesh, it don't matter what you're doing, your flesh is wicked. Your flesh gonna go off. All right, you gonna sin against the Lord unknowingly every single day, man. All right, so build up your spirit, build up the inner you, the man that's gonna come out. This flesh ain't coming out of Babylon, man. When nukes are flying, even the elect's bodies, man, their flesh is gonna be on this earth. Their flesh is gonna burn here, man. That spirit is coming out that body. So build up that spirit, because if it be your lot, when you have to nail the smart kids here, you sit here and be like, man, hey, it's the will of the Lord. I'll be back. Don't even worry about it. Call like, how about you now, shot? I'll see you soon. Boom. You in the spirit world, the Lord gonna have you rise first. If that be your lot, man. You know, but you gotta build up the spirit and pray the Lord be with you in that day so you can endure that, man. Right. Build up the spirit, not the flesh. And walk in the ways of the flesh. So you gonna fulfill the spirit, man. If you walk in the ways of the flesh, you gonna fulfill the lust of the flesh. The flesh is lustful, man. The flesh is fearful and lustful and sinful, man.
That's right. But the scripture say flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. The flesh and blood that you're trying so hard to protect, it's not gonna make it past you.
Everybody's flesh gonna burn here, man. Even though they get beaten up, their flesh is gonna burn here. What America?
That's right. Hold on. Let me bring this up.
This is 2 16 and verse 69. If you give in to them, they will ridicule you, mock you, and humiliate you.
If you give in to this, they're gonna humiliate, mock. Okay, they gonna mock you and humiliate you.
All that preaching you was doing, nigga.
Oh my God.
Thought you was a prophet.
All that preaching you was doing. I thought you was a man of the Lord.
Right.
What up?
Right.
You got to chill. Man, look at this, man.
Your own family mocking you.
We still finna torture you.
Your own family mocking
And
you.
we still finna kill
We
you.
still finna torture you. We still finna kill you. And then you gotta come back and eat a new.
Oh my God. Damn.
Then you gotta come back and eat a new.
That's hard.
The demons gonna mock you, bro.
Well, it's the same thing with these celebrities. When they sell out to these devils.
Well, that's like the same these niggas that fall out in this truth, bro.
Yeah.
You got niggas, I'm a middle. Oh, not niggas that they're rapping about bullshit.
3 ponytails.
So, hey, the Lord, if the Lord ain't for you, he gonna eventually get you the fuck up out of here. And at the end of all that, you gonna be a laughing stock. Scriptures talk about the men that built. That's somebody grab that. When y'all grab that, the men that built the house.
You got a point in time. You said men that built the house.
Yeah.
That's why it's just a thing of humility and hoping the Lord keep you until the end. None of us knows who the elect are, but we do know the Lord said if we give diligence, you know, we give him our all, the Lord gonna be with us.
It's like solo leveling.
Yeah, you got a greater chance. Yeah.
You had this big ass dude in that last episode. That big ass dude, Iron.
I gotta watch that.
He came in there. He talking all tough, and then when he got put in that pressure, he came back running, screaming, crying.
Here's talking about E-rank.
Got some E-ranks.
Like, come on, bro.
And then he came back crying. So you don't know who you're gonna be till that pressure really get on you. Till he saw all his friends die in front of him. That's when he folded. He was looking all mad, like he was back. He broke, turned around and ran and screaming.
Niggas start blaming his comrades.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault. Yeah.
It's your fault my mama died. It's your fault. Niggas gonna be like that, bro.
You gonna see brothers coming to the camp, trying to act like they ain't just take that damn charagma, man. Like motherfuckers came to your job trying to act like they ain't take it either. You know that yeah.
That's why I says then shall they be known who are my chosen. Chosen ain't gonna take the trip.
And that's why the Lord put us through so much shit. Now we gotta go through all kind of hell, all type of suffering now, because the Lord's building us up for that. You know, what it say through humility comes honor. So we getting humiliated now over and over again, so the Lord can give us the ultimate honor. And you got other people all they getting is honor. Right. They getting honor. They ain't suffering no humility. So when that time to get humiliated, they're not gonna be able to stand, man.
You know that the Lord has turned us cold to this world and enthused to the truth. All right, so now only emotions we have is to this truth, to this knowledge.
Hey,
We ain't nonchalant. We ain't nonchalant. You left it a long time ago because the Lord showed us this world is not for us.
Hey, this is spirit. Me and the brother, Carl was talking about it yesterday, man. You know, all we got is right what we have right here in this truth, man. Everything else is just, it's doing what it's got to do.
It's just gonna be you.
You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be you,
The Lord.
and the brothers, man. That's it. Because the time
Life
coming
gonna
to,
be,
hey, at any point, what you got right now could be taken away.
Right.
That's why we being hardened through what we dealing with, so that in that same time that we are facing the things that we practicing now, and it comes to reality, we're gonna have the mentality to know how to react towards it through the spirit, not the flesh.
The Lord said, much tribulation. And that's what Jake got to get through their thick skulls. Through much tribulation, you're going to enter into the kingdom. It's not, bro, immortality is not easily obtained, bro. You're going to have to go through something. You got to go through something to get to where Yahawashi at. That's right. You're going to have to lose something, bro. That's why you got to be cold already, bro.
And that's why we lose a lot of shit now.
Family, your family members dying, you losing shit in the truth. Mama dying, daddy dying, in the truth. Lord already hardening your mind.
Brothers passing.
Your wife leaving you, your bitch cheating on you, bro. The Lord already, it got to the point where you just expect the shit.
Right.
I expect motherfuckers to leave me.
Right, exactly.
You just expect, like, yeah, man, this bitch ain't really for me, bro.
Temporary.
Even if she may be, but she not though, in my mind.
And the crazy part is you gotta be like that with not just a few things, but all
Everything.
things. Because if you feeling like
I was gonna say the same thing.
Somebody grab that. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, that tribulation goes into suffering. Lord, so you got to go through many sufferings to get to the kingdom of Yahawashi. And Yahawashi went through the greatest suffering on earth.
It goes on.
Precepts.
Verse 70, in many places near the cities, there will be violent persecution against those who fear the Lord.
Violent persecution. It's not going to be peaceful protests or meeting outside your house. No. You ever seen those shows or movies where they show you how people grab their farming tools and the torches and they come up against somebody's house to get the person out, try to kill them? It's going to be stuff like that, man. But these motherfuckers don't have guns.
I had a dream like that. I was getting chased through the fucking city. And it was like a lynch mob was chasing me like that. They had the, like, how you see the lynch mob? Yeah, they had pitchforks and fire and shit. They chasing me, and I'm running. And my auntie had drove by in the car, and she stopped the car. And she opened the door, and I seen it was her. I'm like, hey, help me! And she closed the door and drove off with my ass.
Oh my God.
That's how it's gonna be.
Your family gonna turn on you. They're gonna be the ones selling you out. Right. They're gonna be the ones collecting that bounty. Hell. You gotta run. But in that dream, a chariot came down and like pretty much landed in the field, and I ran over there.
Hop in.
And the chariot opened the top and said, hop in. And I literally jumped into the chariot and was able to escape via the chariot. The chariot was teaching me how to fly it, and it was literally like the chariot had a mind of his own. It was like a spirit within the chariot. And then I hopped in, and it was literally, I was like probably 40, 50 feet in the air, and they down there trying to throw shit at me, the whole nine, but I was like hovering over them, and I was safe. The Lord, that was deliverance. Yep. So we're gonna come into situations like that in these last days. The Lord gonna deliver you in a miraculous way that you can't even imagine. It ain't gonna be your family coming to save you. It's gonna be the Lord.
The Lord just put a spirit on them. And you call the name of the Lord, it's like they start looking at each other. Let's just go home.
Right.
I've been in a situation to where I call upon the name of the Lord, like,
let's just let him go.
let him go. What the fuck?
How? I thought I was gonna kill me.
That's divine. Niggas say, what's that name you keep calling upon? That didn't do that, huh? So this
The Lord will ask the question to
the Lord asks, so you better get it right. Better get it right. What's that name? What's that name?
Yeah, say my name. Say my name.
And if you don't say it,
dead.
Like Shazam. Say his name and you're gonna get that power.
That's your defense.
Scripture says the elect shall praise this holy name.
And me and the brother Amawan was, breaking bread and stuff the other day, and it's like constantly throughout the truth, the Lord is constantly delivering you from shit. Yeah. Whether it's from like brothers get pulled over or what, from debt, from bail. I'm talking
woman?
about, it like it's no
Woman.
escape. Fucking bills do.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, you send some prayers up, but the message is deliverance. The message is constantly deliverance. I'm finna deliver you. So you gotta hold on to that name, bro. Hold on to that, you know.
The Lord constantly showing you, I got you, son.
Yep. It goes on to say, verse 71, the attackers will act like wild people. They will plunder and destroy without pity all those who still fear the Lord.
Still fear the Lord. So if you still fear the Lord after what we're about to go through, after the CEO come out, after these executive orders come down, these unrighteous decrees come out, you still fear the Lord, motherfuckers gonna be killing you, man. Looking to kill you.
Yeah.
She said they're gonna be looking to kill you. A lot of men gonna be delivered. Some that may fall unfaithful or become unfaithful in these things, they don't have to die.
Hey, would.
And all you niggas that fell out already, you definitely gonna die. You definitely gonna sell out. You definitely gonna take it. You definitely gonna die. You definitely gonna be mocked.
That's right.
That's it on that?
Nah, it goes on to say,
Finish that and then grab that house.
Yeah.
it says,
House.
they will turn them out of their homes and take away all their possessions.
They don't turn them out of their homes and take away our prison. Oh, this is the man, I seen him on YouTube. His house is over here. Yeah, let's get him, let's get him. They're gonna have a reason to. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be considered a so-called domestic terrorist. They're gonna be able to do whatever they want to you. The laws don't remain in place for you anymore. The laws of this land will not protect you anymore when that happens. So these people are gonna be able to kill, hey, wanted, dead or alive. All right? And what you think they're gonna do with your stuff in your house? They don't give a fuck. They're gonna take whatever they want.
It's gonna be
Wife,
spoiled.
Children, it's gonna be spoiled. It's gonna be loot. Whoever gets it first gets the loot. They're gonna get the bounty off your head and the food in your cabinets.
Hey, you have people out there in California, that fire came, they had to flee all their shit. They had to leave their cars, leave their houses, and then people came back and started stealing out of their houses and shit.
Hey,
Stealing out of the cars.
Another thing too to add on to that, with that California thing, you had an explosion with a plant, and that plant that exploded was a lithium battery. Yeah, it was a plant, and people who was there, they had to leave from them toxins being, exposed to the air, and they was telling them, leave their houses, tape up your
Well, just
walls
like that,
and
you
stuff.
got to leave everything.
Exactly.
That's why none of this materialistic shit, none of that matters, because it could be gone in a couple of minutes.
Somebody said
This is verse 73. It says, this will be the time of testing for my chosen people, and they will prove to be as pure as refined
So
gold.
there's gonna be a time of testing. Who's handing out the test? The Lord, man. You think Trump handed out the test? No. These niggas are vessel too, to be used by the Lord. The Lord has vessels that He used to make things shake. You got vessels on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side. All right, and everybody's being used and utilized by the Lord. YAHAWASHI. So when this test comes down, better believe you're being tested by the Lord. Don't look at it as a troop. Don't look at it as a Trump. Look at it as the Lord. You may be in an instant where a troop come to you and you speaking to him like, Lord, forgive me. And the troop gonna say, thou hast been forgiven, my son. And you're gonna walk out. Total Edomite. The Lord just spoke to him though. The Lord spoke through a donkey.
And that reminds me, I like to think about the dream the brother Ibar had. It was like troops aiming the gun at him, shoot him. It's like, motherfucker, drop the gun, because, bro, the Lord is going to divinely intervene on brother's behalf. And it's going to be the brother right next to you. But you've been laboring with this brother's shit. If you see this brother get delivered, what that's going to do to your faith? Right. I was next to him. You know what I mean? I was next to him. You know? Hey, brother. Because the Lord say He's gonna raise.
You know He didn't let me.
You know He didn't let me, man. Hey, the Lord say He's gonna raise up a standard.
Right.
So it may be 2 brothers, it may be 3 brothers, or maybe 2 brothers to defend the rest of the camp. And hey, what we doing? That's what the Lord did with Moses.
And then you're gonna have that's what it says, Isaiah 4:1.
Yeah.
You're gonna have these women cleaving. You're gonna have children holding onto your leg.
Gonna do greater work.
But then you're gonna have grown ass men.
Yeah.
What you want us to do? What you want us to do?
Ready to be
You know?
soldiers for you.
Yeah.
I can take them out right now.
Hey, I woke up this morning and my wife, brother, he texted me. He said, everything you told me was the truth. Everything you told me was the truth.
morning?
Yeah, this morning I woke up. Before I woke up, I had a text message. He said everything you told me was the truth. Pretty much said the name Yahawashi, the whole nine. So you're gonna have people that's gonna get it, and they gotta see it to believe it. They gonna get it in that last minute. That 11th hour Israelites.
I had a quick testimony, bro. I had a vision. It was me and the brother Nagan, bro. And we was in this abandoned house together, and we was getting chased down by the troops. The troops was coming against us, all right, like a flood, all right. And we was leading a whole bunch of other people, all right. And as I was looking, I was like, hey, Nagan, take them somewhere else. I'm gonna handle this shit, all right. And then Nagan went to go take him somewhere else. And I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do, but I had faith in the Lord. And once they started shooting at me, their bullets started bouncing off. I'm looking down, I'm buffing shit. I'm like, damn, where the fuck these muscles come from? But that's, you know, the Lord, bro. The Lord's protecting his men. You know, and you're gonna be able to have that power to be able to protect others through the Lord. YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, the Lord ain't gonna give you all this power just for you to save yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
See, Jake will get the power. Look what I can do. No, it's not for you. It's for the remnant.
right.
Then we're gonna have to, you know, this, because this truth ain't about us, man. It's about the elect.
Like, yeah.
You know, so you're gonna have elect women, elect children, you know, that need to be saved, and we're gonna use you to deliver them.
That's right.
This is what he texted me this morning. He said, yo, thank you, bro. I know the truth now. Everything you told me was the truth.
Wow.
So big,
My God, people shall be willing.
yeah, everybody gonna come to that realization who the true prophets are too. You see, people think we a bunch of false prophets, we crazy, we lunatics. But yeah, when that time comes, and when you buckling up with shit running down your leg, we gonna stand through the spirit of Yahweh, Shalom, when we be those men. We gonna stand bold as a lion.
Hey, that Jake that came in early, he said, oh, y'all brothers bold.
Right. Spirit, somebody grab that. Bold as a lion.
It goes on the set.
Judges 14:5. Then went Samson down and his father and his mother to Timnath, and came to the vineyards of Timnath, and behold, a young lion roared against him, and the spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, came mightily upon him.
Came mightily upon him. So the spirit of the Lord gonna come mightily upon a brother that's in your camp, bro. You finna see this. You finna see your brother get raised up with power. A brother that's you've been laboring with his brother, and you see him get that power. What that's gonna do for your faith?
Increase your
Man, you finna see your brother fly, bro. Yo, like brother flying.
Disappearing.
Brother grab you and fucking instant transmission to a bunker somewhere.
And you know what's crazy? Last week when I was at Quam House, I was watching that show Solo Leveling. And that last episode, you know how he always talking about he wanna he say he's not disappear. Well, what he always say?
Arise.
No. Quam always say that he wanna like disappear.
Oh, you talking about you want to vanish?
Disintegrate.
No,
Now
nah.
he's talking about I just wanna turn into sand.
Deteriorate. Start with a D.
Yeah. Deteriorate.
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Distinguish.
Nah.
No, he definitely said something about disintegrate.
Nah. He wanna like disappear. For lack of better words, disappear.
Yeah.
And then the show Solo Leveling was watching it, and he did that in the show.
Wow.
He was fighting dude, and he turned around.
Oh, he says dissolve.
He wanted to dissolve, and that's what happened. You seen him like in the show.
Yeah.
His character literally dissolved. He like walked off into the distance, dissolved, and then the other guy came with the hammer and said, "Boom!" and rocked this shit. So we gonna have that power, man. Let's turn around and dissolve. You know.
Says, and the spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent the king.
Yes.
And he had nothing in his hand.
He said he rent him, meaning he ripped him in pieces, as he would have ripped a kid, which is a goat, a baby goat. You know, you tear. You know, it's like meat. You know.
Probably by the mouth.
Right.
The spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. So, and hey, the same thing with King David. The Lord came mightily upon him to slay a bear and a lion. What type of power do you have to slay a fucking bear, bro? Take the big ass bear, you just go through it.
A bear about as tall as these trees, man.
Yeah, 12 foot tall. Yeah, bro. The Lord gave you the power to slay it.
And you know it's crazy because, hey, when it comes to the point where the brothers start seeing those powers, you know, it's gonna be on a whole nother level, man.
That's like excited.
Right. It's gonna be on a whole nother level.
And it's
man.
going to increase your faith. As we go through this hell, this destruction, brother's faith is going to be increasing over and over again as you see these miracles popping off.
Right.
Shit, I was looking at the brother Banatazat Banyamya in one of his edits.
Yeah.
He was going into how the Lord, the elder Kazak, he was going to the power.
What
And
you
I
got?
was just meditating on how the disciples of the
You're bold
Lord,
as a lion.
you know, excluding Judas Iscariot, he was
You got it?
Christ.
You got it? Okay.
They had to get built up. So they had to get built up. And the Lord, when he went back to the Father, he said that the Holy Spirit descended upon them, and they got that power, bro. And people was in the spirit of if Peter's shadow just touched me, I could be healed. His shadow. So there was.
If you could just catch a shadow.
If I could just catch a shadow. His
You,
shadow.
if you could just be under his shadow.
Hey, I was walking through crowds and people. Jake was reaching for him. And the lady said, if I could just touch his garment, I could be healed. Right. And she touched his garment. He said, who touched my garment? Yeah. In the crowd full of people, bro. You know why?
Look, everybody touching you.
Because
he said, I felt, he said, I felt virtue come from you.
Yeah.
So he felt that power come out.
Yeah, he started
Because somebody believed.
He stopped.
Somebody believe, yeah.
So
really, he felt that faith.
he felt the faith. He felt the faith, bro.
She didn't even touch him. She touched his garment.
just the garment, bro.
He said, hey,
touched my garment.
all these people rubbing up against you, you guys touch your garment? Nah, somebody touched my garment. Somebody, hey.
Somebody received that power.
Somebody
Somebody received that power.
What you think the brother gonna do? The brother
said, all these things I do, you shall do them greater.
And we don't even know what Yahawah was doing.
We don't even, all the things
Ain't written.
in the book.
And that's the spirit, because I had a dream with brother Brian, and it was straight to the point where we was being persecuted in front of yard, and Esau had his guns, his barrels to our face, and we had a moment of silence. And when the moment of silence happened, it was just like we felt this energy that came, and it was like boom. Brother Brian next to me said, and just by me seeing that, I was like, I powered up too, which it led to motherfuckers got destroyed.
Right.
And that's the spirit, because brothers gonna, their faith gonna be increasing that day.
Yep. It says,
this will,
verse 73, this will be a time of testing for my chosen people, and they will prove to be as pure as refined gold.
The elect.
But listen to what the Lord says, my chosen people.
Israel. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
The time of terrible suffering is near, but I will rescue you.
Hey, suffering is already bad enough, but terrible suffering, that time is near. He said, but I will rescue you from the same.
It says, don't be afraid or have any doubts. I am your power and I will lead you.
Don't be afraid or have any doubts. Scripture says you got doubt, it's like a wave that tosses to and fro in the water, man. Okay, the Lord ain't gonna be able to work with you with that. You gotta be fully, your undivided attention, fully persuaded in your own mind. So the Lord gonna rescue you, man.
You gotta eat a faith, because once you activate faith, that's why faith is the most powerful element.
Right.
Because once you step in faith, bro,
All the other elements.
the Lord gotta step for you now. Now he gotta come through. Because it's on his name. Because you're eating in faith of his name. You in front of the multitudes, the Lord gonna put you in a situation to where he's gonna show out. He gonna have it to where it's 34 fucking 100 troops on your front line, and they all looking at you. Now, you know how to do in the movie to break the fourth wall?
Yeah.
Okay, now is the time you say the name of the Lord so he can, hello, say the name of the Lord so he can rescue you.
Standing against
Yeah, bro. So it's gonna be like that. They just holding their guns at you.
It's a movie, bro.
They holding the guns at you. They not doing shit though.
Say your part, bro.
Say your part. Say your part. This is your cue. Oh shit. You gonna stop in? Oh.
And you know it's crazy, bro, because when you're your part, it's a feeling you get when you start to believe.
Hey, it's the Lord, bro, because they go, you ain't saying your part. They go like, somebody in the back gonna be like, what's that name you call on?
It's gonna be a Jake. It's gonna be a Jake. It's gonna be a Jake, bro.
Hey, what's that name you call on? Oh shit.
Bro, that's mercy.
That's fucking lightning started striking and shit. I had a dream like that, bro. I had a dream. I seen the cop blow a nigga down, bro. And he seen me see him. And he said, "You stop right there." And I was like, "Oh shit, Lord, please have mercy on me." I was like, "It's completed." He was like, "Those things ain't gonna save you." I said, "YAHAWASHI." The sky changed. The sky changed up. It's a boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh shit. The sky changed colors. The Lord.
The Lord can zap a nigga easy,
the
man.
Lord can zap a nigga easy, bro.
You want to see your faith is going to change. And he said, oh, them niggas ain't going to save you. Them niggas can't faith the Lord. He's like, look, well done. I got you now.
That's our hope.
I got one testimony real quick. I had a dream a few days ago.
Hold on, let him get that precept first.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers.
Right.
Saith the Lord Yahawashi.
So there's a time for fishing, right? The Lord's fishing right now. And what is he fishing for? Real men. Men of the Lord.
Right. Elect.
Right.
Okay?
And the Lord has sent for many fishers. That's us out here fishing right now.
Yeah.
You see behind y'all back, that's the river, but we facing towards the people.
Right.
You see? So we're fishing, but we're not fishing for fish. We are fishers of men. You know, that'll come into this truth and take heed to this word and repent and turn back to YAHAWASHI. So when the Lord said, I sent for fishers, he's talking about the brothers, you brothers. The Lord sent you for as fishers. But what?
It says, saith the Lord Yahawashi, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters.
Yeah. And who you think will be qualified to be those hunters?
The fishers.
The fishers, right.
The Lord
Damn sure not the fish.
Right. The Lord sent out the fishers. Now he said, all right, I need hunters. Who's going to do that for me?
He said many fishers. And then he's going to send for many hunters. Listen to the many. Look how many brothers teaching. So about damn near as many brothers going to get that power too.
And then you got guys who stopped teaching.
They doing.
You got many guys who stopped teaching and stopped fishing. So they're not gonna be turned into hunters. They're gonna be the hunted.
Yeah. Because you're an enemy of the throne, bro. What the fuck you stop for? You love this shit?
Hey, well, if you complacent with it, then you with it. You know, he that's not with me is against me.
It says, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, the government. We gonna hunt you. We finna take everything down when the Lord give us that power.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, you know you're an Israelite? You know the Lord is a so-called black man? You know this place about to get destroyed with thermonuclear fire? Come over here and find out, bro.
Nigga wanna shake his hair and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga wanna shake his hair like a woman.
Shaking his hair.
Fuck ass, nigga.
Well, you know, Lord willing, he
Lord willing, he get it
later. But for right now, he ain't getting it.
It says,
that's why the Lord raised up who he raised up, man.
Well, even when that nigga do that, bro, y'all got you don't want to get you can't get mad at it no more. It's like you just offer nigga goat. He said he don't want it. More for me then.
Right. It just make you mad because like, man, this is like we up here fighting for a kingdom.
But this is only for the elect.
So, yeah, that's right, bro.
So if that nigga did come over here and wasted our time for 30 minutes.
Yeah. He's got to packed, man.
You know, but that that's the spirit.
Yeah. They got a wedding going on over there? Yeah. They outside.
It's always something going on out here, man.
Days of Noah. Hey, the scripture literally say it. They shall be eating, playing, giving into marriage. It's literally this whole scenery. Then some destruction will come upon them. They ain't gonna escape.
It says, continue reading. It says, Jeremiah 16, read it down a little bit. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
You're gonna be able to hide behind your governments.
Look, they over there having a damn birthday party.
You ain't gonna be able to hide behind food stamps, government benefits. Right now. You ain't gonna be able to hide from. You ain't gonna be able to hide with the sea hit. And all you niggas that depend on benefits and the government and oppression. You want to say you trust in oppression. That's all it is. You trust in oppression. You want us to prophesy lies. I bet you if we was up there speaking lies and telling you all the things that you want to hear, we'd have a whole fucking crowd full of people saying amen. Okay?
Amen to that.
You say we're teaching the truth, and the truth hurt. Nobody's here. You know? Everybody walking by, they don't want to hear it.
You're not going to be able to hide. You're not going to be able to hide because brothers are going to have the power. We're going to see if you're sincere. We're going to see if you are fruit meat for repentance. We gonna see that. You ain't gonna be able to run no game on us.
Hey, even now, and we ain't out here in them fucking Edomite suits.
Yeah.
The pastors in them churches with them nice Rolexes on and them nice ass designer suits.
With a
Do you see them out on the highways and hedges?
Right.
You never see them out?
I remember your dream where you got when the brother got the power, and he said, "Dude, oh, I'm sorry," and the angel joked his ass up. though he was trying to plead that he was sincere, the angel knew nah, this guy.
He tried to act like, shit, I'll be honest, shit, he got me. He tried to act like he was with me. I'm with you, I'm on your side. But the angel was choking his ass out. I couldn't save him. I couldn't stop him. And I couldn't see the angel, so it looked like that I was doing it with my mind. I had spiritual power. But I had no control over it. And when I looked down, I was floating in the air. So to him, it looked like I was doing it, but really the Lord was doing it.
The spirit gonna the spirit gonna intervene.
It's gonna take over.
It's gonna take over.
He tried to sneak attack me. That's what happened. I came out the door. He tried to sneak attack me from behind. I turned around. He was already yoked up in the air.
Hey, you have it when you watch that spiritual show, Avatar, and he ever get to sort of a point where it's a bunch of stuff going on, then all of a sudden he's tapping into that Avatar state.
He tapped into the spirit. That's
And all of a sudden he started doing stuff, but he don't remember.
That's how it's gonna be for the man of the Lord.
Get possessed.
That's
When it look like you about to die, look like you on your way out, look like it's over for you, the spirit gonna take over. And that's what Avatar resembles with the Avatar state. Like the moment he about to die, the Avatar take over, which is the spirit taking over, and get him out of that situation. That's gonna be for you brothers, man.
Once he touched into the Avatar state, he can't be touched, bro.
Right.
He mastered all elements.
He mastered all the elements.
Yeah, because
Somebody, that was Solomon.
yeah.
He he knew the operation of the elements.
Hey, if you watch it in the Legend of Korra, brother put the video in the chat earlier this week, but it was Avatar 1, and it was showing the background with the spirit. And as he was dying, the spirit told him, I forgot what the
I'll
spirit
be
said.
with you forever unto all your generations.
To all your generations.
In all your
In your next
generations.
lifetime. That's how it is with the prophets, bro.
And then
We always stumble across this truth, bro, this knowledge and wisdom.
And the spirit is with you, but you don't have that power like that.
Yeah.
But then it's gonna come in and
Be
it's
with you
last.
all your lifetime, man.
He saw when he gave up the ghost. He heard a baby crying in the end, symbolizing that he was born again.
Born again with
Yep.
the spirit.
In the spirit, yep.
Yeah, the scripture says that.
The created with the faithful in the womb.
The predestined.
Predestined. So the Avatar keep coming back.
Now I got goop
I
butt.
got goosebumps too, bro.
That's the
So
spirit.
why-
That's the spirit.
the spirit.
I gotta watch that, bro.
We just tap back into. That's why doing this is second nature to us.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we come out here like that, because it's not our first go around.
Well, then you think about all the years you've been coming out. Think about it. All the years you've been coming out. What, every Saturday for the past 5 years? Like, damn, wait a minute. Like, it's like you was a robot.
Yeah.
The spirit possessed you to come out here and do this for however long you brothers been in truth, your respective times in this truth. Lord's put his spirit in you to come out here and do this over and over and over and over and over again. And then lifetime after lifetime.
And it feels like if you don't go, you're gonna be judged.
Right.
We were just talking about in the car. You're gonna do the same thing over and over again. Repetition, bro. Because you gave yourself over to that realm.
And you notice
Every sacrifice.
as you continually doing that, the spirit getting increased and time speeding up.
Yeah.
You better be like,
Day
damn.
by day.
You're in a whole different realm.
Yeah, because you in the hyperbolic
Time chamber.
time chamber, but in the spirit. Yeah. So time just flying, and we just like hovering through this motherfucker.
Be in the heavens, bro.
Yeah, you may step and look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm getting older.
You know, you realizing it.
Damn, I
How
was.
much time going by?
You be like, damn, I was 19. Now you 30. Damn. You know,
Is that a wrinkle? Is that a gray hair?
how that? But it'll start flying like that.
Ass start receiving and shit, start balding and shit. Bro, we aging, bro.
That ain't gonna happen in the kingdom, though.
Yeah, no.
It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Okay, so the spirits of the prophets subject to the prophets. What? The prophet's gonna be born again. You're a prophet in your last life. You're gonna be born again a prophet. The scripture says the Lord's not the author of confusion, but of peace.
Hey, that little family came by, right? They came by the store that they listened for a little bit, and they walked away. And the girl said, "What are they doing?" And he said, "They're teaching about the Bible. They're teaching about Jesus." So that little girl they all just witnessed. They all just witnessed something, man.
Wow. It says the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
That's why we out here, because the whole world. Scripture says the gospel must be preached to the whole world, and then shall the end come. So the world has to witness this. That's why we out here in the middle. You got across the lake people looking over here, behind us people looking. They got a whole fucking orchestra playing over there, but everybody's witnessing the prophets. And I went to the bathroom just then earlier, and as I walked all around this park over there looking for the trying to get to the bathroom, I seen y'all in the middle of all this shit. It was like a light was shining, like you could, and I could see y'all way over there. But if I could see y'all from way over there, they can see y'all, they can see y'all, they can see y'all, they can see y'all. So it's all the spirit through the Lord making everybody a witness. Right. The Lord making it a witness to everybody. So there's gonna be no excuse.
Look at the shadow of the light on the sidewalk, bro.
Right.
It's only on us.
It's the stage.
Of the movie.
Lights, camera,
Action.
oh, lights.
Somebody grab that.
ERC, can I be here?
Nah, the spectators.
Okay. A spectacle.
Spectacle. Right. We're a spectacle. This little girl said, "What are they doing?" You know, and who's reading? That was it on that. Bring that out real quick. Bring that line out real quick.
This is Proverbs 28:1.
Cause pretty soon this shit gonna crumble. All this gonna break down, and then only people that's gonna be left standing is the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
The wicked flee with no man pursueth,
The wicked. Go ahead.
but the righteous are bold as lions.
Right.
The righteous are.
So there you got it.
The righteous are as bold as lions. Like the guy came up and said, our brother's bold. And it's not of ourselves, it's the spirit that's in us. You know, the Lord allows us to come out here and shit. We pray for that same boldness
In that day.
in that day.
And everybody else is wicked, and they're fleeing from the word.
Yeah, because you can be, you know, we don't.
That's why the nigga kept shaking his head.
Yeah, you don't want to only be bold on camera.
Right.
You want to be bold off of camera too. You want to be the same person. You know, confidence. The way you. I always talk to the brother. I'm wild. Like, bro, the way you carry yourself in the world, that's gonna make people question. Like, damn, like who is this guy? The way you walk, like the way you talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
All that. The Lord. It's the Lord.
Right, and for me, that's why when brothers are moving, that's why when brothers are at job sites or amongst others while you trying to purchase something or go do what you gotta do throughout your daily life, you know, individuals are tuning in on you. You don't even know they have the time. They be like trying to get close.
It's the light on.
Yeah, it's YAHAWASHI outside. Me and the brother was working, and people was literally trying to investigate into our whole life. Literally, they were trying to figure us out.
They cut.
What is that? What's that? Sirach 5?
What? What's to make his face advance?
No, he said they are not like other men.
Oh yeah.
They're not like us.
Yeah. They not like that. Apostle Paul said that because brothers got that light, and that's the light of the Lord.
No, that's wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, that's wisdom of Solomon.
They are not like other. We went to that the other week. They are not like other men.
But that's why when you see guys leading truth, they get a dark countenance about it. You see, like, damn, he don't shadow over their face. Yeah, he don't got the light on them, bro. But brothers got that light on them.
Fade to black.
Yeah, brothers got that light on them, man.
Hey, I was at work the other day, and I had this Jake tell me, he was like, you know a lot more than all of us. You just don't show it, do you?
Wow.
I was like,
man.
For real, that's the spirit.
yeah, bro. You know a lot more than all of us, but you just don't show it. Because that's how it is throughout our daily lives, bro. You know,
It's the way you operate.
it's the way you operate. You know, they can feel that presence on you, the spirit on you, of knowledge and understanding.
It's
They
a
see it in your countenance.
it's
See it in your countenance.
exactly. It's a difference from matureness.
What the scripture
You know,
says.
spiritual with matureness.
Yeah, a man's attire, gait, sense of laughter, that's who what he is. Okay? And your attire, your gait, everything, that shows what kind of person you are. Brother got wisdom making the man's face to shine. Brothers be walking around with stern looks on their faces.
Yeah, people saying that.
People, hey, brothers be looking at the world like, yeah, we know all this shit from the ground. Yeah. And they can see it in your face like, this guy knows something.
My grandma be, you know, people feeling like, damn, why you look like that?
Right.
What? It's just because shit,
You look
we
like you're not of this world. You like you already seen the end of this world.
you amongst the body. You know, brothers austere, brothers rough. Talk to people, you give them a direct answer. You're like, no. You know why you said it like that? Because we around true men.
Right.
Bro, getting cussed out. Brothers talking, hey brother,
Know your ass.
bro, we rough.
Yeah.
So when we out in the world, people look at, oh, this guy fucking off. We ain't got the line up. You know what I mean?
We ain't got that bitch
We
look
ain't
on
got
our
that.
face,
Yeah, we
man.
ain't got that feminine look.
You got the beard.
Got the beard.
You like a
shit.
lion.
Like you trying to
What
adapt
that
to this
shows,
world.
That shows, yeah, exactly.
You ain't trying to
We're
adapt
not
to
caught
this
up
world.
into the world.
Shit, I watched Sonic 3, and I was looking at Jim Carrey character. He was like, what happened to you? He was like, well, this is not carrying what you think I look like. So we don't care what you think we look like. You know what I mean?
Hey, I come to work one day and my boss looked at me because I come in and I do what I do. I came in and he was like,
he always asks me, he said, hey man, you all right? You all right? Now I just give him a straight answer. He just be like he can't figure it out, like, you know. But that's how these people look at it, because they don't know, you know. And in your mind, you already, like the brother said, you already seen it through, like, this shit over with, man. You're doing this temporarily until the very end.
I got that spectacle. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9.
Grab an NLT as well.
NLT, oh, want an NLT first?
Oh, I got it.
Grab that first,
Okay,
and then grab an NLT.
All right, bet. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9. For I think that YAHAWASHI has set forth us the apostles last.
The apostles last, all right? Here it is. Yahawashi said this is the last time, all right? He said us for the last. Why?
It says, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
As we were appointed to death. Now what happens at these Colosseums? Okay, they bring out before the end of the show, they bring out the rewards. They bring out the last people that's coming out the brawl to fight to the death. And everybody's waiting to see it, like, everybody's excited to see it, but it's that last spectacle that everybody got to see. And that's the prophets.
And before you already had Christianity, Islam, all those things already came. So the Lord raised up and sent out the apostles last. Okay, which the apostle means sent forth. All right, sent forth. And we just went into that too. The Lord sent out fishers, you know, to hunt, and then they're gonna be turned into hunters. So
Yeah, he sent us out last. You got all these different movements Jake had. The Black Panther movement, the Civil Rights movement, you know, Denixacy, the Native American movement. None of that shit worked. This is the only thing that's still standing. All right? It's because this is the will of the Lord. And you see how Esau reacted over things like that. The Black Panther movement, Black Wall Street. Anytime Jake wanted to set up an establishment, the Lord was saying Esau to tear it down because the Lord ain't ordained that.
That's what they say. Whatsoever you put your hand to do shall not succeed.
Yep.
Part of the curses.
Yeah, and that's another reason why you know, this thing is standing so strong for how it is because this is how the Lord set it up. You know, this is the Spirit praying about some outside. All them other things was just, you know, mimics, you know, of what they really wanted to get to. You know, that's why Esau is easy to infiltrate and do all those things. But here you have it where this is being boldly, you know, professed to this world. Now. You know, they can't do nothing. This is
Yeah, beautiful said.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
grab that NLT.
First Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9 in the NLT. You read, it says NIV.
Grab it in NIV.
Okay, in the NIV it says, for it seems to me that YAHAWASHI has put us apostles on display.
On display. We are on display. We are on display right now for the whole world to see. So that's why I said I went all the way over there and I seen y'all brothers, and it was like a light was shining. It was like a spiritual dome was around y'all, and everybody was going around that day looking around. But that showed me that if I can see y'all way over there, everybody else can see y'all. So the Lord has us on display. People walking past like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Who are those guys? And that's the prophets all over the world. Brothers are in the same predicaments all over the world in the chief place of concourse where everybody at, where everybody, you know, going about their day, and the Lord got you on display. You know, like I was talking to you know, my woman brother, and he said, I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. I said everybody want to glory. See, it's only in this time that being a prophet is glorified. The Lord and the disciples died gruesome deaths, man. Some of us might have to die a graphic death, and we ready for that. We signed up for that. We teaching the word every single day. What the apostle said, daily edification, man. It ain't just 3 videos a week. It ain't just you know, a video a week. Strive for daily edification. So we doing this every day. Not only that, we're standing before the whole world, you know, the public, risking our lives and our freedom, like Elder Malcolm would say, you know, every single week, every Saturday we come here and we. So that's what a prophet's gonna do. You can't just jump up and say, oh, I'm a prophet. I told him, I said, well, you know what? There's many kinds of prophets. There's the holy prophets, and then there's false prophets. Whatever you're doing, and however you break down that word, you know, dealing with that Bible, according to that Bible, is going to determine which one you are.
Hey, I was just looking at one of these little jits that was running around here. Their shirts, and it says the best never rest. You know, so you know, if you want, we trying our best to be the best of the Lord YAHAWASHI. So we ain't resting, man. Especially not here in Babylon, man. We're not resting. So when it comes to doing the work, you know, doing what the Lord, you know, called us to do in His true gospel, His true knowledge, we ain't gonna rest, man.
Hey, Scripture says that. Give him no rest. We're supposed to be constantly crying out to the Lord until He makes Jerusalem a place. Lord, what happened to the promise you made?
We trying to be the best of the Lord.
Lord, when you send Yahawashi back? Lord, the apostles, is this now the time
when you shall
restore the kingdom to Israel? So our forefathers was always in the spirit of, Lord, when is the time?
It's crazy because they was in captivity when the Lord was on earth.
Yeah, the Lord was in captivity to the Romans. The Lord, Yahawashi, paying taxes.
He came down here to suffer
taxes,
captivity with his
Render
elect.
that unto Caesar with the Caesars. Yahawashi paying taxes. He went, so it ain't no excuse for none of us, bro. It ain't no excuse.
I told a Christian that, he said, you saying, Lord, the whole body is a slave?
Yes.
I said, not time. He came down in the form of a servant.
Right.
We were all slaves at that time.
And that's why Jake don't want to believe that the Lord is a so-called black man, because they think that the Lord Almighty, he got to be white. He got to be white. You know. But go ahead. What else I got? Let's grab it as precepts. Go ahead.
It says, reading again, 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. But it seemed to be, it says, for it seems to me that Yahawashi has put us apostles on display at the end of the procession.
Yeah, so it's just like you go to see, say that, it's just like you go see Drake or something at a concert, right? They got all these performers coming first. He's saved for last. What it's called, they call it save the best for last.
Yeah. The main event.
The main event, yep.
It says, like those commanded.
That's the header.
That's what everybody waiting on.
Hey, that's how you know Apostle Paul was into them sports, man. Because we were just talking about today, like you got the main card when you got the UFC, or you got boxing, you got all these other fighters. Brothers be like, man, when the fight start? But you got all these lesser cards, and then you had the main event. Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
Those always took place in the Coliseum.
Yeah,
Roman Coliseum.
so that was
The same thing. And they sold out wall to wall.
It says, like those commanded to die in the errand. It says, we have been made a spectacle to.
Spectacle.
Oh, it's like it says spectacle.
You said, bring it back, it says, like those condemned to die in the arena. Man, so like the Coliseum.
Hold on. That's what it say?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. We just said that.
Gladiator, yeah.
Right.
Wow, that's great.
That's how
Yeah.
you know Apostle Paul was watching, yeah.
Wow, bro. Those commanded to condemned to die in the arena. They put you up against some shit like a lion in the last. We're gonna watch a mighty man fight against 3 lions. Everybody want to see it with no sword. So the Lord displayed us at the end.
Yeah.
It says we have been made a spectacle to the whole universe, to angels,
To the whole universe. All right,
So it ain't just men seeing us, but you got angels.
Yep.
Why you see the chariots flying over the camp? They're like, wow, them brothers on the teaching.
being watched.
Birds.
And you know the angels flying over all the camps. Because the Lord said 2, 3 in my name, I'm in the midst thereof. So the angels are flying over all the camps, man. You know?
Entire heaven's watching it, though.
The beasts are experiencing this. The beasts gonna come back in the kingdom.
Hey, remember off the movie the legend of the King of Arthur? When he grabbed that sword, the dog started barking. It's and those was fucking King Corsos, man. He said, birds started flying.
That's a bad dog right there, boy. He will fuck you up.
Go ahead.
It says to the whole universe, to angels as well as the human beings.
Angels as well as regular people. Okay? Because human really just goes into a human man, a colored man. Jake.
Man of color.
He made it a spectacle to Jake, to heathens, the whole world, all the people in the world, animals.
I got a precept real quick. This is from the brother Narrow Path 144K. Shalom, Shalom, Yahawashi, Shabbat. He put John chapter 1, verse 5, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not.
Yeah, so we the brothers, that's the light in the darkness. The darkness can't understand the light, so it keeps walking. It keeps pushing it all along the road. Oh, that's the light. Well, no. Hide the light. Beautiful example is when you sleep. Turn the light off. You can't sleep. Turn the light on. Turn the light off. It's got to be completely dark for me to sleep. And that's what Jake doing. They sleeping in a deep slumber in the darkness, man. Okay, so when we out here talking and speaking of things that involve light, they running away. All right, so when the light enters on, it chases the darkness out of the room. And when the darkness enters, it chases the light out of the room. That's why the Lord says, if you're trying to be in between, He's going to spew you out of His mouth. You out of the light or
It's one or the other.
Yep. I got a priest of the world.
You go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and his wife,
and it don't mean literally hate them. Don't go and get this truth and then go to your mom and dad and say, I hate you. I can't stand you. No, the scriptures say,
you lied to me.
Well, it's
The mother Brightburn said, you lied to me. Our parents did lie to us. They ain't know no better.
Well, it's another account where it says, if any man love father or mother more than me, so you're not supposed to hate them, but you're supposed to not love them or put them above the Lord.
Right.
The Lord is not your family, man.
That's right.
It says, and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life also.
You gotta understand, these things around you are distractions. Everything in this world are distractions, besides this truth, besides the brothers. Everything else is set up to distract you, man. You gotta focus on the mission. You gotta understand why you're here. If you got a limited time, if you can't live forever, that means you're down here for an objective. That means you're sitting on an objective. That's something you gotta do.
Yeah, you're on a mission, and a mission takes a certain amount of time.
That's right. The mission don't last forever. Okay? When we resting, that's when we won't be able to live forever. You ain't resting right now.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, in Invincible, right? What's the show called? Invincible? Yeah, they had the scene where dude started aging because he was there for so long, and he been there for so long, he forgetting the mission that he had to do. You know what I'm saying? But that just to add on to that visual, you know, of that situation.
But the Lord is a mission. You got to find the Lord here in the dark world. You can't. And the Lord's scripture say that the Lord is a power that hideth himself. So how do you find him? By character. Okay? You got to humble yourself, submit, cut off the wicked things.
What it is the Lord finds you.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lord said he chooses you. You didn't choose me, I chose you.
Exactly.
So if your spirit is right, it's gonna find. That's why you see in all these movies, you know, these guys just stumble upon power.
Yep.
They didn't stumble upon power. The power came to them, like the movie Blue Beetle. You had Issachar in that movie.
Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern. The power kept coming to them. You know, the Lord seeks you out. You know, so that's us. The Lord, because like you was calling that brother over there. The Lord, the Spirit wasn't seeking that nigga.
What that movie, Shazam?
Shazam, right?
I've chosen you.
Right.
You've been found worthy.
You've been found worthy. Raising Dion. You know, it's so many different accounts of the power searching for that character to come upon, man.
At first you be thinking it's all cool until you start getting your ass beat, like, damn, like, you know, but that's the ordeals and the challenges we're gonna have to go through in this truth, bro. Like at first, you know, we just say, oh yeah, you got the truth, you know, you got the fire, man. Alright? Then you start to realize, learn more. Scripture says, with more sorrow comes more.
He let increase in knowledge.
Yeah, he increased in knowledge, increased in sorrow, man. Yeah. But we really just started maturing the knowledge, maturing this understanding, really understanding what this is about. Alright? At first you was thinking, oh, we put to have woman, you know, powers, all these other different things. Alright, but then you start to mature through that knowledge. And we really need to be saved. Right. So yeah, I was sweet, lived to it. And when it got down, it started getting better. A lot of men want to stick their finger and throw it up after that. Yeah, that's what the real man don't withstand it and go through it. It's like drinking the dregs of the wine. You gotta eat the moldy bread. Yeah.
What else I got?
Eat the whole roll. Eat the whole roll.
and swallow it down. And it may taste bitter when it get down. But you gotta keep it down, man. If you fall out, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
Nah, throw it
The
up.
Lord is gonna kill you, nigga.
And he said, that's why he said, in my belly it was bitter.
That's
because I mean the word began to digest.
Yeah, he started to understand it.
It got to
Beautiful, beautiful.
It got to digest. They got to stop. They got a tummy ache.
Yeah.
Want to take the Bismol to make the tummy ache go away.
Right.
Nah, bro, you gotta take that.
Hey, if you eat too much honey, it starts to bother your stomach. You know, so that's why.
Hey, you know that honey does not expire?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They found honey in tombs that's still perfect to this day.
That's why scripture says, eat what is sufficient unto thee.
I heard
The Lord.
Bullshit.
So you eat of this word, eat what's sufficient, because you know the Lord gonna give every man what's sufficient unto him. That's why it's ordered. You know.
It says, in his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever can he hate,
Meaning, if you can't put that to the side for the Lord, and your own life also to the side for the Lord, you can't be his disciple. I got work. I can't go to camp. Like, niggas, tell him you gotta get that day off there, nigga. Make some schedule arrangements.
Or find a job that's gonna allow you to serve the Lord.
Find a job that's gonna allow you to serve the Lord.
You can serve Esau your whole life and end up with nothing and a fucking nuke.
Damn.
Yeah, me and first time, quick testimony, me and a brother was in a job together in a warehouse. And man, we was in the oven. We were working on the oven all day, every day, man. It's almost 6 days a week, almost every week.
Making glass.
Making glass. Ooh, thick ass, heavy glass. Slaving. Brothers was in there getting cut, man. Like deep cuts. Okay? And if they found out you got cut, you got fired. Okay? So you had to hide your cuts.
Remember D had a big ass gash in his leg and he was hiding it?
He had to hit it.
He was limping. They said, why you limping?
All the way to the end of the clock. The brother came out with a bottom leg soaked in blood.
Whole sock was red.
Still working. I can't let them find out. They're gonna get rid of me. That's
Bro, we in captivity, bro.
Bro. And that's what's supplying our nutrients. Really, that's how we get our food. That's how we feed our families. Take care of the bills. That's how we live. Again, just enough. So me and the brother in there, we in there, and some dude, our lead supervisor was Jake named James. He's a cool ass old man, but he was working there for over 10 years. What was it, 20 years? Yeah, about to be 20 years, and he was coming up from retirement. Now it's time to get the bank. And one nigga messed up. And they came in and fired him. He was about to cry, man. So I can't get my retirement. He put 20 years.
He gave his whole life into that shit. So that's why we put our lives, we put years of our life into this truth, so that we can get our retirement. And that's gonna be the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. That's right. Kingdom of heaven. Yeah. The Lord is the scripture says the Lord is not unrighteous to forgive your works and labor of love.
No, you can't.
But these Edomites are.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Me and the brother Nagad was just saying this. We was just saying these niggas gave themselves over. You got Kobe Bryant. This nigga shooting 1,000 jump shots. Nigga say, I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m., go to the gym, go home at 5 a.m., take a nap, go back to the gym at 7 a.m. As soon as he retired, the Lord killed him. You gave your life to that. You didn't even get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Nothing. Look at that shit.
Is you ready to close out, brothers?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Finish up, boy. Who got something?
Yeah, finish that up. Come on.
it says, whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower considers not down first and counteth the cost?
You gotta sit down and count the cost. Just like when you come up to the camps and you say, how do I get salvation? You wanna know how you get salvation? That's when you start counting the cost. We're gonna tell you what it costs, right? And you're gonna see if you got enough sufficient to pay for it.
Hey, Thanos said that. Thanos said, did you, his daughter, he had to sacrifice. He said, well, did you get it? He said, yes. She said, what did it cost you? He said, everything. And that's gonna be us, brother. It's gonna cost you. You can't half step with the Lord, bro. You can't fucking play at the elder apostle Ramallah said, you can't play the Lord cheap, man. You know, you want his money. It's gonna cost you everything, man. Just like Big Worm, you know, he fronted you like he want all his money, man.
With interest.
With interest, yeah.
Yeah, the Lord want interest, bro.
Right.
That's why some of
your life is a part of his money.
That's why
it's bought with the price.
That's why and that's why certain things the Lord don't give brothers, because if he give it to you, it's gonna fuck up his money.
Damn.
You can't have that woman. it's gonna fuck up my money. You're gonna take your time off of me and put it on that woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why whatever the Lord put on our table, you got to deal with, because that's sufficient.
You got a woman in the Lord, the scripture say it was a gift. It's a righteous woman, or a woman after your mind, as you say. That's the Lord's gift, because, hey, that means the Lord supplied you with that.
It's to help you out to him.
Yep.
Hey, look at this, bro. You got these heathen right there dressed all proper. Let me show the camera. You got to do that bitch with the ass cheeks.
Ass fucking in a crevice. Crevices.
Got a brown wedgie.
Crevices.
BBL.
Look,
Girl
look at the
starting
baby.
early. She ain't
Baby,
nothing
the
but
baby walking around with a loose
Nothing but a
diaper.
pamper. What the fuck wrong with you,
Loose diaper.
bro?
All on the floor. Look at the
BBL got her lip and shit.
looking like
BBL got a limping.
looking like a
Man, look at this right here. These are the other nations women, and they might even be Israelites.
That's how he's supposed to be. Not a man in sight. That's how our woman's
Well, that's why she dressed. That's why she dressed like that. She got 3 kids. She don't got a man.
And they're dressed like that because they have a man.
They dressed like that because they have a man.
You can't look at them and lust.
And they got that for months.
You look at that woman over there.
They're dressed like that because they have a man, and their body is only for the eyes of their man.
Right.
Hey, finish it up. It says,
Yeah, but
you look at a woman barely with clothes on, you're gonna start lusting, man. Not somebody gonna start lusting, but these women got.
These women dress so man can lust after them.
Yep.
Well, provocative.
That's the goal. 90% naked.
to entice you.
That shit, the clothing like that's gonna hide your curves. It's gonna hide everything.
Yeah, you can't see. You can't see nothing. You can't see their hair because a woman's hair is beautiful. That's why Jake like to get that long hair. A woman's hair is beautiful. Hey, you know how you got them easy breezy cover girl episode? They be throwing the hair and shit. That's attractive to a man. So a man ain't supposed to see your hair. Eve go get her hair done every week so she can wave some braids in front of that man's face. That's attractive to a man. That's why when a man and a woman get together, instantly what do? The guy pulls over the woman's hair. You know, so he in 3rd grade. But that's why they have their heads covered. So our women supposed to have their head covered. You know, so they ain't out here just, you know, prostitute themselves to everybody that passed by, really.
Hey, you know the world's gonna end with thermonuclear fire? Did you know the Lord was a so-called black man? Come here, bro. Alright, he don't want to hear. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go and close out. That's it.
It says, for which of you intended to build a tower sitteth not down first and count up the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it, lest haply after he laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold and began to mock him.
All that beholder, you shall begin to be mocked, man. That's why we know guys that was once in his truth and fell out, and them niggas getting mocked. All your views on them rap videos is brothers mocking your ass.
right.
Oh, that nigga fell out. That nigga fell out. You got guys that was once around that's on Instagram smoking a black and mild. Everybody looking at your pictures just mocking your ass. That nigga bugged out, man.
Wow.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
That's the thing. When you fall out, it's really detrimental, because what about all the brothers and sisters that was looking at your videos for edification? Jake
But looking up to you.
Jake be looking for hope, boy. They go on your videos and you offended the shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, why you stop? Like, your videos really was helping me throughout my life. Yeah, that's a transgression.
That's a transgression against the Lord.
That's a transgression, bro. Your ass, the Lord on your ass.
Blood on your hands.
Blood on your hands, right.
You was just bearing the name of the Lord.
And you was helping the sheep, like the sheep.
You feed them, and you stop feeding them.
Sick ass niggas. The scripture say, twice dead, plucked up by the roots. If anything is plucked up by the roots,
And they come back.
never again. So it is impossible. Scripture say.
That's why God's fought the truth. They can't come back, because you already fought the truth once. The Lord gave it back to you. He'll fight again.
Right. The scripture says, be returned, seek him 10 times more.
So that was the mercy right there.
Yeah. You already been given mercy.
So you fought twice.
Hey, I told my woman brother that. I said, whether you believe it or not, I've been doing this for damn near almost 10 years, bro. You think you know something? You just learned this 2 years ago.
Right.
I said, believe it or not, the Lord sent a prophet to you and to your family. Whether y'all believe that or not, you know, you could take it how you want to take it. But and then I told him, I said, and that was mercy.
Yep. Knowledge fucked it up.
Right.
Tell a nigga something, nigga think he knows something.
Now you think you teaching me.
You think you know more than teacher now.
Right.
I know the names.
I know the name. Yeah. You niggas.
That's why Jake gonna be humble, bro.
Exactly. Jake gotta be humble, cause you teach Jake some of the air. Trying to teach you now. The fuck, nigga, I'm the one that told you this
Okay, that's
2
why
years ago.
That's why there's an elect.
You think I've been doing this whole time?
Nigga had dreads and shit. Nigga probably still got dreads.
Probably still got dreads, yeah.
And finish it off, this last verse, it goes on to say, saying, it's like, and it's not able to finish it. All they began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Right. And a lot of guys that come into this thing that they don't finish, you know? And why? Because a nigga think, you know, see, you can sit down and teach a guy, raise a guy up in the spirit, and then this nigga turn around and think he can teach you now. He over you now. You know? That's that nigga spirit on Jake, bro. You know, Jake, that's like going into a karate dojo, and you've been taking lessons for the past 6 months, and you learn a few kicks. Now you trying to, come on, sensei, come on, sensei. Trying to, now you think you're gonna be the sensei of the goddamn. That's disrespectful, right? So that's the Lord gonna eliminate niggas like that, bro.
Order. That's
Right.
why order did a lesson on it. Order has to constantly be reestablished.
Right.
Because Jake come out of the world. You know what I mean? Jake, one thing we was brought up in, like, nobody can't tell me nothing. You're gonna die. You can't be instructed.
Hey, where you see that at? In Chicago, in O Block. They found, when you go into the history of what happened over there in Chicago, all those gangs, they all had OGs. And the reason why you see how it's been with the whole fucking war in Iraq and shit is because they had no OGs. You had just a bunch of guys that was doing their own fucking thing, not, no order, no structure. So what happened, it became a fucking slaughter. It was a war zone. Everybody was just killing each other. Babies getting killed, women getting killed. It was just everybody dying.
And the gangs were established to originally protect the community.
Right.
From Esau.
Right.
Yeah, he infiltrated. That's why.
You be having all these goddamn weapons found in the goddamn alleys and shit full of goddamn
Big-ass bag.
Let's sit on that. Let's close out.
I got a quick definition right quick.
Go ahead.
This is I got a quick word. The word insubordination.
Mm.
This is the word insubordination in the Free Dictionary. That it says the act of intentionally disobeying a lawful order from a superior.
An act of intentionally, like you might do it by mistake, but when you intentionally doing it, that's called being insubordinate. And when you're insubordinate, eventually you get eliminated. You know?
Says,
go ahead.
It says defiance of authority, refusal to obey orders. Out of order. Yep. So out of order. You gotta go.
Says what?
And the Lord and the Lord set up the order.
The Lord set up the order, right? Let every soul be subject to the higher power. Right. So order for a reason.
Yeah. You can't try to subvert that order, because in doing that, you're really just going against the Lord. Right. Somebody just ate shit over there.
Hey, the scripture says,
look at this died.
Order.
I think that's just in order, right?
When the Lord, like the brother said, the Lord set things up in order. It must be done according to how He set it up.
Let's take this out of you want to close out, bro. Alright, so we truly hope this is edifying to you, arguing on wealth, wisdom, and sincerity. So next time we're going to face the peace and give all glory, honor, and praise.
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Once again, double honors to the elders and apostles, GREATTMILLSTONE, teaching you well. Peace and salutations be to them from the elect. So next time, make sure all of you say shalom.